What up and welcome to the CCP Creatively Challenge Podcast. My name is Caleb Bateman, but you may know me as Black Bear. Here with me today as it's feeling like usual now. You know what I'm saying? The quad team, the foursome, it's just been a thing hard to get a hold of.
But we got it.
We got my man, brother from the same mother, Master Bateman. How you doing, Josh?
Hello.
And the streaming sensation, no other than Shen, the motherfucking legend. Baby! What's up, Cedric? How are you?
They'd be like, Shen, can you teach me how to podcast? No, because everybody loves me.
he said no.
Absolutely not.
Wow, damn, that's cold-blooded, sir. But yo, welcome to the CCP Creatively Challenged Podcast. Here we like to talk about sports, life, and all things in between. There's no guarantee when we might get on. Who fucking knows? A lot of time we're old. All right, we're just a bunch of old men, and sometimes we go on rants, we go on tangents. Who gives a fuck? As long as it's entertaining at the end of the day. But today we do want to talk about some futures. And that's the franchise's futures. But before we get into any topics, we like to warm up. Right? Gotta stretch our bodies out. Like I said, we some old motherfuckers. So how we normally get the warm up rolling is with Master Bateman's burning questions. Josh, what do you have for us today?
Okay, let's say that you guys just passed away one day, right? You got to go meet up the. You had to go meet the big being upstairs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he just turned around. He said, "Hey man, I got a deal for you. You know, you can stay up here in heaven. You know, or I could let you live out as the main character of your favorite video game. Which one are you doing?"
Wait, so I can either chill up in heaven.
Actually, no, my bad. Let me phrase it differently. If you had a choice, and you could choose to live out your life in any video game that you wanted to play, one of your favorite video games, you like the main character. Which video game would it be?
So I'm not dead in this scenario.
I mean, no. I mean,
I'm a little dead inside.
I mean, it's like you passed away from this world, dog, but you get to go live out your dreams somewhere else.
So I died in an Atari, and now I'm in a game.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Well, hopefully it's not an Atari video game, because I don't know what the fuck the main characters be doing in that shit.
Man, you tell me you don't want to be Mario versus Donkey Kong?
Hell no. I'd be so tired.
Jumping over barrels?
Yeah, jumping over barrels. I'd be so sick of the ladders. Fuck all that. Trying to do all that bullshit for what? Just for the monkey to grab the lady and go to the next level? So I can do it all over again? It's a bad look, bro. That's a bad look. As far as like main characters, what I'd like to do. So I guess it depends, right? Because you're thinking of a video game. So that means... Okay, so there's a lot of... Okay, alright. Okay, let's unbox this one.
There's a lot of variables.
So who's playing the video game? Because, like, I'm thinking...
Nah, bro, you're just living it out, dog.
No, because look...
You're just living it out.
Because I'm thinking, like...
You
if I'm in Mass Effect, a lot of people don't have that Paramore achievement, right? Like, I'm not getting my beak wet, if you know what I'm saying. And Mass Effect, if I got some weak people on the sticks...
Yeah, you still making your conscious decisions, you feel me? Like, you're not actually the video game. What you're doing is you're living out. Like, you're pretty much in an alternate universe. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, so I just exist in the world. I exist in the realm.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you... Well, okay, the streaming sensation, I feel like this makes sense for you to kind of go... I'm sure you probably got something on the tip of your tongue. What are you thinking?
I have many choices here.
I figure since it's us three and we're mainly the gamers of the three, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, this might as well be a video game type of question.
All right, okay, I like that. I like how we went from being dead to now we just making our own decisions in the RPG.
I'm saying, man, the big being gives you a chance to live somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Fuck out of here, bro. You're not
He's
ready
like,
for
no,
this."
you can't go back to the world, but I can let you live out. Somewhere else.
I'm gonna give you these ones and zeros.
Yeah. Can I look at anime?
Nah, it's a video game. You already said, bro, it's a video game.
I mean, you got Final Fantasy. You can live that out, dog.
Man, there's a lot of good choices from me because I would like to live the Monster Hunter life. I want to live the Skyrim life.
Yeah, get chopped down though, dog. Do you want to take that chance?
Nah,
Can you
bro.
imagine walking down the street? Walking down the yard,
The
and
cobblestone.
a big ass dragon just drops in front of you. Like,
And I'm like, oof.
Wait, so I want to ask a question though. So what happens? We take it forever to answer the warm up. But what happens when you die? Do you just start over?
oh, you just come back, and he's like, dude,
He's like running back.
bro, I wasn't thinking that part, dog. Like this ain't
No,
supposed to be that kind of
Because
question.
if I'm playing Skyrim, if I'm the main character in Skyrim, like am I like this the whole time? Where like I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like because you gotta double wield and all that bullshit. Like, all right, so look.
I mean, of course, he's still gonna make. Okay, you gotta remember this being is still gonna make it a little bit more realistic for you.
That's so
You feel
funny.
me?
That's so funny. I got like mad question. I got a survey for this, for God to give me the answers.
Can we leave the question how it is? All right.
All right, so just answer. Just answer.
He wants to dissect it and shit.
Okay.
This is not science class. All right. Let's just leave the question as is. But
Yeah, go ahead, cousin.
there's a lot of games, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yo, cause what comes to mind, like Josh said, like there's a lot of Final Fantasy worlds I think would be cool to exist in, but then there's like a lot of like
like Caleb, what he's saying is you don't have to be the main character. You could just live in that world.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know, but I'm thinking about like okay, so like I'm in this world, right, and like shit's cool. But and like I could work on my like fighting ability, right? I can get those skill points and shit like that. But like, what am I fighting for? You know what I'm saying? Like think of Sword Art Online, right? Sword Art Online, remember that shit? Like, dude becomes like fucking amazing, like I don't know, whatever sword skills, right? And there's an end goal though, right? And so a lot of time in Final Fantasies, like you got a main boss guy you trying to like about battle back against, or like I don't know, so shit like that. But when I think of a world that I'd like to exist in, right, I get to just live it out, do whatever I want to do. I feel like the fantasy stuff is hella cool to be in. I think like that would be hella cool to be in, but I low key want to say like GTA seems lit, bro. Like if I was in GTA, if I was just in Grand Theft Auto 5, I can literally have a yacht. I can have like my high rise apartment. Now they got motorcycles and shit. We were talking about this I think a couple weeks back on the podcast. So like they got like bikes that like just take off. I could fly through the sky. I get my little jetpack, bro. I can buy whatever I want, right? And I just exist in this world. And most of the time, people can't do nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just out here taking cabs left and right, like getting my money up. I'm doing heists. Like all this stuff seems hella fun to me. I feel like this would be all hella fun. Now how I feel about getting back into heaven after doing all that weird shit in GTA? That's a question. That's
Stamp on this one. So let's just say you're not the main character. You're just that one dude walking down the street having a good day, and the main character just comes and takes your car or something like that.
Yeah, that would suck, dude. That would suck. Cause you imagine like those dudes who are like walking with they got the ice cream cone, they eating that shit, and you just bump into them, they drop that shit, but they never stop to turn around and look at you or nothing. You just like, what the hell, man? And then like you said, he just lobs a fucking grenade at you for no reason at all. Like that would suck. That would suck. Though. I can't get. Yeah, that would suck.
Dang.
I wouldn't be mad at some GTA.
Oh, let you give me a shower? Take a shower?
Oh. I heard somebody talking in the background, and I was like, "What the hell is in my room?" I see nobody. No, but I would definitely choose like a Final Fantasy 14 world. I would definitely choose that. It's nice. It's beautiful. Like it's not too many inventions around, and like you can possibly be anything in that world. You know. So I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy.
But what would you be though?
Anything.
Because you talking about you can
He
be.
said anything.
You can be a dragoon character.
I could be a carpenter. I could be a blacksmith. You know, I could live the easy life. Hey, you need some materials? I got you.
Think about how much money
Just be
you would
hammering away.
have. Like what? But then like so think about it this way though, right? So now you got all that weird armor that you gotta wear. Like think about how. Just think about walking around in that heavy ass armor, right? Just no reason. I just look the way I look because my class says I need to look this way, right? Think of how uncomfortable that shit is. Now, granted, you probably making mad money, but then what are you gonna buy? Like you gonna just eat chocobo meat? You know what I'm saying? Like what are you finna do?
I'm gonna buy a house, get married, and be me.
He said, "Get
I
married."
would actually preferably be a monk, because if you're a monk, like you ain't gotta wear all that heavy shit.
Nah, that's true.
Like you just in nice, loose clothing, just giving people them hands.
Giving people those hands. All right, fair enough. What about you, Josh?
Man, I'm keeping my shit really simple, dog. I'm gonna be out there being a Pokemon master. You feel me?
Oh, man, that's the realest shit you ever wrote, Josh. Dang, Pokemon master.
I remember when that shit first came out, dog. I was hyped as shit, and still to this day, I'm like, damn, man. If I had a kid, can you imagine like a Pokemon VR, nigga? God damn, that'd be sick.
Yo,
That'd be sick right there. Just bumping into walls, trying to catch a Raichu or something, dog.
bumping into
Like,
walls.
get out of my way.
Yo, so Rose and I, we were playing the Pokemon Go, or whatever. And then I keep telling her, I was like, what if you just looked up in the sky, like, and Godzilla and Kong, that movie just came out today. But look up in the sky and imagine like one of those big ass fucking birds or something just floating through the sky, right? Like think of Rayquaza just serpentining through the fucking sky. Like how crazy would that be? Like how nervous would you be, man? Like, but to see that in person or to see that like in such a lifelike environment, that shit would be hella cool, man. So I damn, that's the one right there.
That automatically goes to the bad part. Like, bro, think about it. Like, you're just sitting there, like, because you got like Caleb, you and your wife like go on walks and stuff with kids, right? Think of a sparrow or feral just coming up to pick up your kid or something.
Yo, that's true though. Because think about
very, very true.
Think of Hunter, bro. Like Hunter likes to hunt and eat people's eat people through their nightmares and stuff like that. And
ain't nobody really be reading the Pokedex like that, bro. Wasn't there like a Pokemon like the hot air balloon one where it just like takes your
it just takes kids in, takes them away. Yep.
I'm just like, yo, is this a little kid's game, bro?
But I mean, think about it though. You're already dead, so like, it doesn't really matter.
Get fun,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Also, you being 10 years old forever, though.
You're just out there, just fucking hooking a Charizard.
That's not how that works, bro. That's not how that works. If you read the manga, he gets older, bro.
Ash
we ain't talking about the
Ketchum.
cartoon. Yeah, well, I ain't talking about no cartoon one.
Ash Ketchum is trapped.
Hey, you talking about Red? You talking about Pokemon actually dying though?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna bring that up. I mean, like, look, if you gonna bring up like hunters stealing your kids and stuff, like obviously you talking about that kind of Pokemon. Because the Ash Ketchum one, they're not stealing people.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that was that episode where they was like in a haunted mansion.
Mm-hmm.
That one was creepy if you actually like watched it for what it was instead of a cartoon.
I think there's definitely I like the idea. I like the idea of this like how do you say it? Like this all being, right? This individual.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, you get to run it back in whatever game universe you want, but when you die, like that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like you only get one run at it. So then Josh is out there about to faint. He got like 10 HP. Like nobody around him, but he's dinging like a motherfucker, right? And he's just like, I gotta get up out of here. And I don't know if did y'all see that RDC video? Man, that shit had me rolling. Where he was like, the fights were like an RPG.
Where he was trying to run.
Yeah, and he trying to run. That shit says can't flee, and he just stressing. Yo, how crazy would that be, man? Yo, that shit would be so crazy, bro. He ghosted a couple of people, and he was like, I can get a crit on him. Oh man, that shit said one. He said you quit for one.
Just be like this. Be like, hey,
Oh
bro,
man.
out of here. Doom.
What was the level over his head, bro? Was it like was it
It
like
was
a
question mark.
or
It was
something?
question marks. Yeah. And then he tried to bring the whole gang with him. He tried to bring the whole gang with him, and they all got ghosted, bro. He thought he was lit too, cause remember he smacked dude for his Jordans and the jacket. He was like, oh hell yeah, it's clean, whatever, yada yada. And that's when he tried to flee, bro. That shit was weak, man. That was one of the best ones I think that I've seen in a while. And that's not a bad warm up, bro. We don't talk about our gaming past too often, but every once in a while we gotta bust it out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta bust it out for the folks. One time.
Pastor Bateman came in with a good question because we was talking about that a little bit earlier too.
We were, man. We were just like, yo, let's get some gaming talk, man. Oh
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right,
Yes,
so for
sir.
me, I'm existing in GTA. I'm wilding out. Right, I'm going to strip clubs, hopping out, shooting rocket launchers, and throwing hand grenades everywhere. Yeah,
The
yeah.
being's like, yo, I'll see you in a couple minutes, bro.
That's what's crazy. I mean, he's like, you get one more chance. You know that bullshit. You know that bullshit when you spawn in and then the dude hits you with the car hella hard. I'm like, that's it. That's my run.
Yo. The first car you jack, the dude pulls out a rocket launcher, and you blink, bro. You back up there. Say, hey, dog, you had a nice run, dog.
Yo, that would be so sad, bro. You just spawn in, and the first man you run into got the artillery in the jacket. He just like, yo, fuck you thought you was doing.
He just send you down there, and then next thing you know, you're still in the car, and then all that shit happens, and he's like,
yo, I come back to talk to the all being. He was just like, yeah, you picked a bad environment.
he's like, Santa Fe, it's not Vice City. Everybody Vice City.
Yeah,
so.
he was like, you thought you had to worry about the cops? No, I got some real ones out there. That shit different out there, man. That shit different. So I'm fucked in GTA basically. Cousin picked Final Fantasy 14, right? You're gonna exist in Final Fantasy 14. You'll be a carpenter, get married. He said, you know what I'm saying? Get a house with the loot he got, the gill.
Look, trying to stay safe.
He trying to live a very modest life.
Yeah, he gonna be all ass living.
Hey, bro, you're the warrior of life. You can't have the wife.
Hey, like the big boss is like in the next town. He's like, I ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, he's in a different loading screen, so I can't even touch that boy. And then every time I started to look, he looking around the corner and shit through this loading screen. It was like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna keep making these socks.
I gotta go find one.
Oh shit.
I just wanted to be a carpenter, bro. This warrior life.
Damn. All right. So Cousin got Final Fantasy 14, and Josh is gonna be a Pokemon master, right? He's gonna be out there catching Ghastlies and Caterpillars. Caterpies. When I say Caterpillars.
Talk like you don't know who they are, dog.
Yeah, I haven't caught a Caterpie in a minute though. I haven't caught a Caterpie in a hot second, bro.
Like, bro, if you was like a gangster or like a big boss and you had all these Ghastlies and Hunters and Gengars, he's like, bro, don't mess with me and my money.
For real.
And
Yo, question.
Oh, bro, I'm joining Team Rocket off rip, bro.
Immediately, him and Giovanni.
Yo, the bees gonna be like, yo, where did this come from?
Yo, think about this
I'm
though.
running this shit.
Think about this though. How many of the Pokemon trainers are all like 10, 12, right? They're all little kids and shit, but you get to go back as a grown ass, you 30-year-old. I'm just like, yo, bitch, give me a fucking Pokemon. Yeah. You got my man's belt. You just pulling Pokeballs out.
Bro, I ain't paying shit, dog. I'm like, nah, dog, I ain't got no money for you, man.
Cause you know when you try to throw the Pokeball at the other dude, they're just like, yo, stop doing that. That's not cool. And then the guy is just nice, right? The main guy is just like, all right, you right. That's not my Pokemon. Yo, no rules like that when I get involved. I'm in your pockets, bro. You got a Dragonite? That's dope. Now I got a Dragonite.
I gotta do adventure
Oh my God. All right. Well, that's our warm up, y'all. That's our warm up. What worlds we live in. Good answers, y'all. Good answers, man. I had to think about that one too. I still think I kind of fucked up because I could die immediately. That's kind of scary.
Like immediately, like as soon as you spawn, like you remember how you like to sock like not or NPCs for no reason, bro.
Yeah, that's
you just spawn.
yo. I got a clean haircut. I got a clean haircut.
It just gets slapped.
Yeah.
And then I wake up in the hospital.
You already know there's factions already, bro. Like you.
Yeah. Yo, you just wake up at the hospital. I'm out $4,000. What happened? You took all my money, man. Damn, they don't do percentages. That's just a flat rate. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. All right, yeah. So that's what we pick. What world we live in if God gave us another chance? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, at least you ain't gotta fight Everett. At least yours is just like.
That's true, but you're not fighting nobody, Carpenter. You just out
bro,
there. You out there making wooden blocks.
Hey, bro, you just over there hoping to God that the heroes actually make it through, man.
I need that man to come back and buy these fucking wooden blocks, bro.
Look, I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna be like this. No, in my life, they're gonna be like, "You are the hero." No, I'm not.
Yo,
No, I'm not.
yo, real quick. So think about this. What if Cedric became a fucking carpenter, but all he could make was smooth logs? It's like nobody needs smooth logs in this world. He's just like, yo, I'm working on my skill. I'm just not getting there. Oh, Jesus, bro. All I got is smooth logs. That shit 100,000 gil a pop. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, man. That's what I'm talking about. I like how I opened it up with, like, we sometimes go on tangents and shit. Well, this is one of them.
Oh, Brit.
Nah, that shit. Yeah, you can pick some sketchy ass worlds, bro, but some of them are too scary, bro. Too scary, man.
How you gonna sit there and say you could pick some sketchy ass worlds, but you pick probably the sketchiest out of all?
Well, because I'm thinking of like, yo, imagine living in like Dark Souls or like Bloodborne shit. I mean, nah, I was gonna say because even like Zelda's
I'm gonna let you know, if you pick Dark Souls or Bloodborne, you're not living.
Nah, bro, you're not making up the first. You probably 10 minutes in, but I mean, like I said, I could just spawn and die. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like. Give or take, bro. Give or take. That'd be clean though if I lived in the GTA universe and it had everything. Like I had Miami, I had San Andreas, right? Like that'd be cool though if I had like I can just go to wherever I want. I'd be in just Miami all the time. Just neon lights everywhere. That's where I'd be at. Bunch of coke lords. My goodness. All right. So I guess we can get into some sports talk, y'all. Oh wait, I haven't even. Nah, yeah, we're good. Get into the sports talk. Cousin, you want to kick us off? Normally, I have DJJ spinning the topics, but today, I think the streaming sensation himself is going to lead us on our way. What we got today, Cedric?
All right. You are on the clock right now. On the clock. You need a quarterback. Out of the quarterbacks in this draft right now, which one are you taking and why? And I'm going to start off with Master Bateman himself because I know he got a lot to say about a particular person. Go ahead.
Who we talking about? Trevor Lawrence?
Who you picking?
Who you got,
bro?
Who you got, bro?
Who you
You
pick?
know I'm going with that boy Trevor Lawrence. I've been talking about this man for like 2 years now. Man, hey, man, them golden locks, bro. Oh my God, this guy's got Mr. Sunshine, bro. He got
Mr. Sun. That's all I think of when I see him, bro. This Mr. Sunshine.
That's one of the things. It's like I look at him, and I just want to punch him in the face. You may be a good guy, whatever.
Yo, that's the thing, man. If I was a GM, right? No disrespect, Josh. I think you have a lot of valid reasons. I'll let you finish. But I think like when you look at him, when you look at Trevor Lawrence, if I'm the GM, I walk in, I gotta see my man. I'd rather just not talk to him at all. Like I just be like, yo, you're good. Like I know you're hella talented. You're probably gonna take us to the Super Bowl at some point, but I can't talk to you face to face because I feel like every time I look at you, you be looking mad smug. Like he just looks mad smug all the fucking time. Even during his whole pro day, like you're trying to show off for the scouters and all that bullshit, and he just looked hella smug the whole time. I'm like, dude, I can't stand this guy, bro.
You know who else? You know who else looks smug?
Who?
That boy Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but
and that's exactly who this man reminds me of, man. That's exactly who this man reminds me of.
But I feel like Aaron Rodgers has achievements, bro. Like he didn't. I don't think he came out of college like that.
Like what?
He didn't come out of college like that.
Like what?
Like with that smug ass mentality, like yeah, my shit don't stink.
Bro, that's
type
just
of
why
shit.
he wasn't taking number one.
I mean, all right.
They said he was way too arrogant, so they're like, nah, we don't want him. So
I mean, all right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Man, you talk about someone who can throw the ball on the run,
who can spin it.
Run. He's one of the better running quarterbacks in this year's draft. This man's got an arm. He got an arm like. Okay, it ain't no Patrick Mahomes arm, but you know.
Nah. Let's not get too crazy. Yo, you know who? Y'all remember who actually does have a fucking Patrick Mahomes arm? My man Jamarcus Russell. Remember he threw that shit like 82 yards?
We're not comparing those two.
I'm just saying, bro. He threw it 82 yards, man. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. I'm just saying, bro.
Not arm accuracy, but arm strength, you can compare that.
Arm strength, bro. I'm saying he got the bomb. And he a bomb himself. He exploded. Okay, y'all.
We are not comparing those two quarterbacks, bro. Get out of here with that.
I'm just saying the arm strength aspect. That's all I'm saying. His arm strength. That's it. Jamarcus Russell, don't forget.
Ooh, he's like,
I was about to get hot, bro.
Yo, man, listen.
I remember that year that Jamarcus Russell got drafted, and I was watching that. I think that was the first year I watched the NFL Combine. And he was like, I'm not going to do the NFL. Or he's like, I'm not going to do it. And for some reason, right there, I was like, I don't like him.
You're hiding something.
I didn't like him. I just didn't like him. And he's like, you want to talk about someone who was walking around? Like, this dude was walking around arrogant, and he wasn't doing anything. Like, at least Aaron, like, he went out to like that little quarterback. He did that little quarterback challenge and won it. Like, but he was arrogant like that. He was being competitive and arrogant. This dude, Jamarcus Russell, was even competitive, and I was just like, I don't like that. I didn't like that at all. And then like I'm listening to Mike Mayock like, yo, he's super talented. He belongs as the first rounder.
Something about those pro days though is like and. It's all dependent on your status of like where they're kind of like measuring you as far as your draft pick, and sometimes it can't hurt you. So I think like for him an example, I think like obviously it did him good to not necessarily go out there and stink it up, right? Because it's gonna hurt him and his draft stock. So I think that's probably why he didn't go out and do it. But it does feel like you're hiding something if you're like I'm not gonna go out there and show what I do on a regular basis. Especially like you don't have defensive linemen and linebackers and shit flying at you. You just out there slinging the pigskin, bro. Like you can't just do that. Like I don't know, that's kind of weird. Especially considering the fact that like where you going next level and shit like that. But I'm sure he got guaranteed he's gonna get drafted by the Raiders.
Anyway. We got far off the topic.
Tangents, bruh. Yeah, who you got, Josh? Number one pick, and he got Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I already picked, bro. I picked Trevor Lawrence.
He got Trevor
Lawrence.
Why? He's the best, bro. Trevor Lawrence is definitely the most solidified quarterback in this draft class. 100%, right? Like just my only issue.
He don't make mistakes, man. He don't make mistakes.
My only issue with Trevor Lawrence is that smug ass look on his face. Right, and so for me, and this, I'm a GM, bro. Sometimes Josh he said it a few times that I might be getting fired. I might be getting fired if I'm a GM.
Okay.
But I got my man, and I could be a prisoner of the moment. You know what I'm saying? But that boy Zach from BYU. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, you be looking at him. When you look at this, when you look at this man, but then think about like there's something about him, right? So like he doesn't have. I think he has a very high level of confidence, right? He definitely doesn't have that arrogant feel, right? And which can be bad because some quarterbacks can come in the NFL and they can lose their confidence and then just that's it, you're done, right? You never bounce back. Especially getting drafted so high, you're probably coming in a bad situation. So there's a lot of variables right there. But I think like as far as raw potential and like what a lot of franchises tend to do for I don't know what fucking reason, but they'll draft a quarterback super high, but they'll never shore up the offensive line. So this man's always under attack. right? And he never comes to fruition, right? And shout out to Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson, like, since he's been in the league, has been like top 5, like most attacked or most sacked or highest rushed quarterback in the league, right? But he was able to overcome that, right? Just off his talents and things of that nature. Not every quarterback is Russell Wilson, but I feel like with this kid, he definitely can make any throw, right? He moves well, and the thing is that everything feels very natural with him. Like, he doesn't feel stagnant, stiff, anything like that. Zach Wilson is a fucking surefire hit, and I really, 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 really want to see what, because the Jets definitely take him at number 2, no fucking doubts about it. But then you just took Sam Darnold just a few years ago, so like, what's his stock? Like, what can you trade him for? Does he just sit on the bench now? You got 2 young quarterbacks. Like, I don't know what that shit looks like. I mean, I don't know. I'm just interested to see what happens there. But I definitely, like, no shade to Trevor Lawrence, bro. I know he's fucking sound and very, like, there's no mystery as far as what you're getting there. He's definitely like one of the best. He is the best quarterback in this draft class. But I'm going with my man Zach Wilson for sure.
All right.
What about you, cousin? Who you picking?
Josh already knows, but I've always talked about this man very highly.
Uh-oh.
Very highly. I like Justin Fields.
Justin
I love the
Fields.
man.
Okay.
And in the playoff game against Clemson, this is what really solidified it. That man took a hit to the ribs and came out and played lights out football. Lights out. Beating Clemson and Trevor Lawrence.
Just sneaking that in there. Just sneaking that in there.
He don't got no national championship like Trevor Lawrence, but go ahead.
That's exactly true too. I'm not saying that Trevor ain't the best, but this man Justin.
Tell him yes. Tell him yes.
He's gonna be special. I already know that. Unless he goes to the Denver Broncos, because I think his career is over if he goes there.
Damn.
He ain't gonna last that long, bro.
Nah, no way.
He's gonna go that far.
There's no way. And
I still believe in my boy Drew Lock, man. I don't care what anybody has to say. That's my guy right there.
Yeah.
I don't think they're reassuring the O-line for him.
Yeah, like I said, bro, a lot of franchises do that shit. They expect you, and I mean, like, you are, top. If you're top 5 talent, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you getting picked hella high. What was that, Josh? Go ahead.
Well, that's not the only thing for me. Like, you can't really name off like an offensive coordinator that's over there in Denver. Like, they're not making it easier for Drew. Like, it's always, it's pretty much, hey man, just go out there and go get it done, man. And like some games he can, and some games he just looks horrendous. So
my only thing here, and like Josh, you kind of said this before. We kind of like bounced this idea around. But for me, my only hesitation with Fields is I got a couple. There's a few quarterbacks in this draft class that I'm not super like confident in, right? But I think like Justin Fields is coming from.
Yes, sir.
We got DJJ jumping in.
Yes, sir.
So my only thing about Justin Fields is the fact that he's an Ohio State quarterback, right? And so you have like folks like JT Barrett, right? He came in, stank it up. Let's talk about some other quarterbacks from Ohio State. I had to pull it up because I was curious.
Oh, okay. Let me pull it up too.
Dwayne Haskins, Ohio State quarterback. How's he doing? All right, that's what I thought. Terrell Pryor. He wasn't bad. Terrell Pryor wasn't bad, but he definitely was not.
Yeah, but he also wasn't projected as a quarterback either.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, this is like what Ohio State is contributing as far as Ohio State quarterbacks. And then I think of, and then like Josh's rhetoric is basically like, what do you call it? You don't hat scout. You don't hat scout. So depending on, can you explain what that is, Josh?
So hat scouting is whenever you like a certain group of players or certain positions come from a certain school. Mm-hmm. Like exactly how you're doing it right now, Ohio State. You're picking on their quarterbacks because all their former quarterbacks that were there. We also talked about USC.
Yeah, that was my other point was USC. Like, you have Matt Leinart coming in, Mark Sanchez coming in, and like they are all like very similar as far as are they able to excel. And Matt Leinart had like the most buzz behind him. But then I'm also thinking like there's another situation where he comes in and you don't necessarily like give him the tools, but he did have Larry Fitzgerald. So I don't know, man. I just feel like.
But like I said, you got that boy Carson Palmer. He's one of the greats. I believe there was another quarterback that came out too, and he was. Damn, I can't even think of his name.
Who you talking about?
Who?
Oh my God.
The quarterback from USC?
Yeah.
Matt
yeah,
Barkley?
yeah, yeah.
Matt
No,
Barkley.
not Matt
There you
Barkley.
go. That's another
No,
one.
it was a while ago. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna look it up right now. But you guys go ahead. I think.
Yeah. So that's my only thing, Jordan Palmer. That's my only thing as far as like the Ohio State thing. I don't necessarily feel like Justin Fields is garbage. Like that's not what I'm trying to say here. But I do have reservations, especially if like you're talking about picking him either like number one overall, right? In this situation, it's hypothetical, or if you are picking even in the top 5. I still feel like I don't know about that one. I would rather go in a different direction. That's just me personally, and I am jumping out the window with
See, I
Kyle or
thought
Zach
so.
Wilson. Hey Jay, unmute, bro, unmute, Jay.
You better not be talking about no John David Booty, bro.
Joe.
No, I was talking about Rodney Peete.
So my man
Oh,
DJ
yeah,
he was.
DJ J joining us in the podcast. What's up, Jay? So basically, we were asking the question. Oh, go ahead, Shen. How do you want to proposition the question?
My thing is, you're
Nah,
on the
but there
clock.
is a USC quarterback that I do love though. That's coming up soon.
Go
That
ahead.
boy JT Daniels.
Go-
But
Go ahead, cousin.
You done, Josh?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Nah, basically, you're number one on the clock. Which quarterback are you most comfortable taking, and why? Josh said Trevor Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb said
Zach Wilson. Yeah.
I said Justin Fields.
Who you got, Jay?
Oh, dang.
But we all said that Trevor is number one. Do we agree on that?
Yeah.
I feel like
Trevor-
solidified. Like there's no mystery as far as what you're getting there.
Yeah, Trevor is number one, and then I'll go back to what you're saying. Like I like Zach Wilson as well.
That boy is something else, man. Let me tell you, he got raw talent. If I've ever seen it, so, when you talk about making it look easy, that boy made it look easy. And I will say this though, on his pro day, there was only like 5 throws I think that he kind of fucked up. One of which is the deep ball accuracy, which I'm curious to see if that's really an issue. I'm gonna go back and look at it more because he sailed 2 of them that were down the field. He sailed it, right? And I'm like, that's kind of bad. But anything that's like short passes or like on the move, hands down, natural, dude, natural talent. There was even throws he was making where his feet weren't even planted. He was like a little jump throw or whatever. I don't know, doing weird shit. No fundamentals.
You know where he got that from, right? You know who he got that from.
I mean, he's not laying down throwing touchdowns like Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing that.
I ain't talking about Pat.
You talking about Rodgers?
I ain't talking about Pat, man. Yeah. That's exactly how he throw that ball too. He's never on his feet.
And then if you look at his throwing motion, so for me, like that means a lot, right? Because he can get the ball out quickly or not. Trevor Lawrence is long. How tall is Trevor Lawrence? He's like 6'5", 6'6", yeah.
6'6".
So he doesn't have a wind up necessarily, but it's definitely not like it's not quick. It doesn't come out quick, right? So if you watch Zach Wilson, that man be just throwing fastballs. It looks like he's not even using his like hips to drive the ball. It's more of like just his shoulder, just like snapping that shit.
Yeah,
in
it looks
there.
like it looked like he like played like some type of baseball before, like pitcher or something like that. That's what it seemed like. He's real good with his wrist.
When I'm thinking of,
he has played baseball.
When I'm thinking there you go.
Fucking know it.
Coming from a baseball player.
Boy, Jay coming out with baseball knowledge. Always trying to drop some baseball in,
man. I was trying to sneak it in there. Ain't nobody trying to talk about no fucking baseball, man.
Man, we ain't talking about dying sports over here, man. Come on.
I'll tell you earlier, you get the Batemans under control for me, please.
You knew that wasn't gonna happen. You knew that wasn't gonna happen.
The other quarterback from Ohio State, by the way, was Troy Smith, who got drafted to the Ravens. Now I'm just saying, bro, and like you said, Josh,
he was cool.
Yeah, you're not saying. I mean,
you don't have scout.
I mean,
like
come
a second,
on, bro.
third
Like,
pick?
okay, I was about to say, like you're talking about quarterbacks that weren't even like thought of as like top 5 picks. Like these are, you're just talking about some quarterbacks that were drafted later. Like,
So
usually second round and on, like they don't make it.
No, but so you just for me, like the next thing I want to talk
And
about.
Troy Smith was respectable too.
The next thing I want to talk about is the top 5 quarterbacks that we have, right? The top 5 quarterbacks that we have in this draft class. And you're saying that like this is the first person they've been able to prop up as far as being even considered for top 5, right? Or like in the draft class or whatnot.
Yeah,
but there's some people in here that I'm just like, are we all just reaching as a league? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's happening here right now? So like as far as like who are y'all top 5 quarterbacks and what order, right, for the upcoming draft class? Like who do you guys have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like who do you guys have? Shen, you want to kick us off, bro?
I'll kick us off. Of course, number 1, Trevor.
I agree.
Number 2, my boy Justin Fields. I
agree.
I feel like he's got it. He's got it. Like, because out of the Ohio State's quarterbacks on there, the best one that I saw was probably Mike Tomzak. Y'all remember him?
He's irrelevant, but keep going.
Yeah, it's like remember when the Jacks quarterback in 05.
Yeah, let's just not do that, dog. Let's just not do that right now.
When they got Cornell Stewart, and then they had the quarterback controversy.
Cordell, man.
Cordell.
He's what you want to talk about the first athletic quarterback I fell in love with. That was him right there, man.
Okay, and let's do number 3. Number 3, we got Zach Wilson.
Yep, I'm 100% with you right now. Keep going.
Number 4.
Go, man.
This is where I have the problem, and like I'm always.
Yes, sir.
But number 4, I'm going Mac Jones. It's Mac Jones, right?
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
Say my name.
Because he's up there, but I just don't feel it. I don't feel it.
In my balls.
But Trey Lance. I don't feel like I need to like.
I don't like any of those guys.
I'm not gonna lie, Justin Fields looks like a monster right now. I'm like a fucking live. I was looking at that shit, I was like, man,
watching his pro
nice,
day,
bro.
Watching his pro day.
Yeah,
he's the number 1 quarterback. All right.
He's like a better version of your boy Dak.
Oh damn! Why you gotta do that, bro? We just gave him a big contract. So wait, go ahead.
The big one is Trey Lance, and I need to see more from him. He's like definitely going to be one of the players I'm watching and see what he's doing. Because to me, like, if anybody out of him and Justin Fields, I think it's the 1 and 2. You can switch them or anyway, but those are the 2 best running quarterbacks. Because Trey Lance in North Dakota State, all they do is basically run the ball. Run option. This is why I'm thinking he's going to be a great fit for the Niners.
You know who else used to do that? Robert Griffin.
True.
His career was phenomenal.
Come on, okay, bro. That dude was like,
Trey Lance has weight on him. That's the only thing.
Yeah, Trey Lance got weight on him, dog.
But for me, it's not even the fact that like his injury. You know, his injury was obviously like the reason why he's not necessarily messing around no more. But I think like it's more so the types of plays he had. He was over here just throwing slants like nobody's business, bro. He barely threw the ball down the field, like barely ever.
Yeah, but you also got to remember that year that RG3 had that Rookie of the Year. His offensive coordinator was Kyle Shanahan. So
yeah,
I mean, it makes it super easy for his quarterbacks.
Yeah, this system, college quarterbacks are weird. Like, you know, I'm a Florida Gator fan. Everyone that came out of that spread offense, Chris Leak was a monster in college and couldn't even get drafted.
Yeah, that's true.
It was
bro.
just system based.
That's true, bro. All right. So who wants Josh? Who you got, bro? Who's your top 5? Or how did your 5 go?
Like he
hit the nail on the head.
He legit hit it right on the head. Wait, because who was number 5 for you? Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
Yeah.
It's just those 2 guys. It's hard, bro. Because I'm not a huge fan of Mac Jones either. Because it's like, but I mean, if we're talking about You know what? Like, yeah, I have to go with Mac Jones. I have to go with Mac Jones over Trey Lance because I always said that I'd rather have my quarterback throw from the pocket than, than have to be a scrambler. And I feel like Trey Lance has to be a scrambler to succeed. So, yeah, he kind of hit it right on the head with his analysis for me.
All right, Jay. So do you differ at all, or?
Nah, that hit it right on. I'm not too big on the draft class for the quarterbacks this year, so they hit all the good ones.
So the
They're
way
right on point.
the way I
Sip
see
is
it,
good.
the way I see it is the way I see this draft actually going. You got 1, Trevor Lawrence. 2, Zach Wilson. So Jags, the Jets, right? So number 3, who is now the Niners pick, right? Mac Jones. What? What? Mac Jones, right? That boy is going number 3,
let's
right?
talk about it.
So Mac Jones, and so then you got 3 Mac
segues.
Jones. Then you got Justin. For me, it's Justin Fields. I almost forgot his name. Justin Fields, and then Trey Lance, right? Trey Lance. 2 things. 1, Mac Jones, I feel like already plays, like you said, from the pocket. He already plays with like NFL tier talent, and he already plays in a very competitive division as well. So he's Mac Jones. So he's already getting a lot of exposure to what he's gonna. He's already getting a lot of exposure to like what he's gonna be coming into, and he operates currently. Granted, he has Jalen Waddle and fucking Devontae Smith, so like he has a lot of help.
I was just gonna say because
he has Najee Harris, right? So like they got a ton of weapons. He wasn't
throwing guys open; they were already open when he was throwing it.
But I still think
But he did play in the SEC though.
How sound do you play as a quarterback? How well do you understand coverages, right? Like learning all that type of shit on the go isn't always the best situation. I feel like he's propped in a position where like he's have to make a lot of decisions, but he's already been doing that currently. Now as far as like Justin Fields, I said what I said. Ohio State quarterbacks I'm a little weary on, but it is what it is. But there's no way I'm gonna rate Trey Lance over him. I think like if people are talking about Trey Lance going as high as number 3 to the Niners. And this man only threw the ball 318 times. So how the fuck, like you don't even know what you're getting in this situation. So I'm like, for me, like it's a prove it league type thing. And you can draft on talent or you can draft on potential, but potential isn't fucking 3, bro. Like I'm not picking a could be situation at number 3. You already fucked up. You let Colin Kaepernick walk out the door, dog. So you had your guy right there. So you gotta just suck it up, pick up Mac Jones because he's gonna be like he's gonna be an easy transition to the league. You get to sit on the bench anyways. Jimmy G is sitting there taking all the brunt, right? Probably getting roasted on a regular basis from the 49ers fan base, and like they want to see Mac Jones come in early. But Trey Lance, there's a lot of unproven situation there. I don't think I'd take him that high. Like, there's just no fucking way. But what do you guys?
This new generation of like playing style scouting is hard. I don't know how people scout anymore because you know how it used to be back in the days. Like we would really go off the IQ test, how well the read coverage is, etc. Nowadays, it don't fucking matter. Like camp. You could just come out second year balling out like RG3, leading fucking touchdowns. Like and can't fucking read the coverage whatsoever. It's like it's weird.
That's actually something that I've really grown to like because it really depends on the coach that you have. Like how creative can they get?
Correct. Yeah, because it's like that's what I realized. I realized that it's people that can read coverages real good, and then it's like now some people they're just good when they hit the field. They're gonna ball out soon. Soon they're on the field, they balling out, bro.
Yeah. My fault, Jay. Keep on going.
Yeah, so it's like they're not people who you can like really scout. Some people you can't. If you scouting them, you'll never get it right. Tom Brady, you'll never get the shit right. You're scouting them at the college. Some people you won't get it right, but when they're on that goddamn. When they're on that field,
I think as far as saying that he's not gonna.
Can we talk about this man always talking about Tom Brady like every podcast? I could have sworn he brought it same every single podcast.
But like we're talking about scouting, right, and not always getting it right. I think like there's a difference between like what you're scouting versus like what you feel like you can get out of a situation. There's a lot of times where teams are reaching for quarterbacks just because they need one. Like and then like they're just in a situation where they have to make that pick or they look dumb as hell, right? When in reality, I feel like you just take your best player available, right, and you keep it moving because like
That's how I feel.
you can always get in a situation where you get like a veteran quarterback who can support you to get you to where you need to go, aka Trent Dilfer, my favorite example of these situations. You can get a game manager and get you into the playoffs. You don't need to waste your top fucking picks reaching for a quarterback. If I'm the Eagles and I feel like I got Jalen Hurts and I don't know what I really have with Jalen Hurts. And then they just gave his backup. Yeah, but
I've never been a fan of his.
You're right. Get you a game manager like Dak and you good.
Get you a game manager like Dak and you good, bro. 160 million, bro, and you be straight up in the playoffs. You got 2 sound running backs.
We gonna talk about this bet that we got,
bro. Let's talk about this bet, man.
Before the bet, I want to touch on something that Josh brought up. Josh brought up systems.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So you also got to choose the quarterback that fits your system.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Absolutely.
is why I think Trey Lance is going to go. So I just wanted to plug that in.
Tell him, said, because that's why I think Trevor Lawrence is going to fit right in with you guys.
Who's the Niners coach?
Kyle Shanahan, buddy.
Robert
Guess who he's picking? He's picking Justin Fields.
You know
because you talking about the most talented quarterback that's left out of the other two. You know what I mean? Zach Wilson. And...
So I'm hedging. This is what I'm hedging my bets on, y'all. So Josh, you say Justin Fields is going to the Niners. I'm hedging my bets on Mac Jones going to the Niners, and the reason for that is because 2 days after his pro day is when they made that blockbuster trade to move up to the third pick, and this is while they were attending Zach Wilson's. And this is the way I kind of see it breaking down. This is what led me to this. Is they went to Zach Wilson's pro day, and the man was obviously killing it, right? So they're like, oh no, he's definitely going number 2. Like, there's no way the Jets aren't picking him, which is telling me because they don't know. Like, nobody really had a solidified game plan as far as how the quarterbacks will fall. So potentially in your situation, Justin Fields at that point might have been second. He might have been like, oh no, he's gonna be gone. So like, you know, we know that we still can have my man like rolling down, Zach Wilson rolling down, and we can pick him later because he's come from a small school, like competition, so on and so forth, right? But I think once he was there and they knew like for a fact, like, nah, they definitely taking Zach Wilson number 2. So I think we're going to, and then, like I said, Mac Jones' pro day was only 2 days prior. They were like, nah, we definitely need to move up. Let's go grab our guy. Because like these teams are looking at quarterbacks heavy. I think there was 31 teams were at Zach Wilson's pro day. So they know like everybody's looking for a quarterback, right? So they're like, let's just move up and pick up our guy. And just for me, 2 days after his pro day, they definitely felt the fire was lit underneath them to go make that move and pick that player. So that's what I'm looking at. Especially with like Justin Fields shit just happened like what 2 days ago or 3 days ago or something like that. This was like last week that they moved up to make that pick.
So is this bet locked in, man?
Let's lock it in
between us three.
So
it's locked in. Seti Poo.
What
locked in?
What's the actual bet? Let's get it out here. What is?
I mean, we could discuss the winnings later, but I'm just saying.
No. Like the question is, what is the bet? Let's just say what the bet is.
Who is the Niners picking at number 3?
Okay.
And you went with Lance, I went with Fields, and Caleb went with
Mac Jones.
Now,
Who?
Wrong.
Mac Jones.
Now. Mike and Fields.
I think Caleb right on this one.
I just don't because like in Kyle Shanahan's system, he wants a mobile quarterback. Mac Jones is not mobile at all. That's why I just don't. But the only thing is Mac Jones can probably read the field quicker than the other 2 quarterbacks.
That was the thing because what was coming out from his pro days is that everyone was blown away by his IQ as a quarterback.
The reason why I'm picking Justin Fields is because after Jones, Fields is probably the best at reading coverages. Like whenever they cut it in half, and that's what Kyle Shanahan does the best at is cut the field in half for your quarterback. So Justin Fields reads that better. He can also move. He has the arm talent to be considered one of the top quarterbacks. So that's the reason why I'm going with Justin Fields. Trey Lance, bro, I am just
There's so much
to me,
up in
it's
the air
just
for me.
too iffy, bro. That's because like talent evaluators usually like to have a certain amount of throws that you've had in college before they choose you, and I don't think Trey Lance hit that. Now, is he the top 5 in this class? Absolutely, because the other 2 is like Kellen Mond and Kyle Trask, and I watched both of them play the Senior Bowl. No, I don't. Was Kyle Trask in there? I watched Kellen Mond in the Senior Bowl. He was just garbage. So
damn, he gotta be on that.
so yeah, Trey Lance is up there for top 5 though.
Yeah,
he's the most talented quarterback.
I just
like
think
out of this class.
Potential.
Yeah. Potential talent. Like as an athlete, as an athlete, he's probably the most talented quarterback.
I think the Niners just with the position that they're in, I just see them going Mac Jones, like he said, just the position that they're in. They're in a position
and it would make sense.
After the Jimmy G thing, I think they're like, fuck. I think whoever's calling the shots at the end of the day is gonna be like, man, you know what?
John Lynch.
We're gonna keep it traditional, bro. Like you said, like
yo, I kind of fuck with.
Sometimes you see that though. You see that sometimes where someone wants to make the move, but a coach want a certain move, but the owner's like, kind of like us, like how we wanted to draft a young quarterback. Gruden didn't want a young quarterback. It's like, you know what I mean? Like it's like
talking about Cadillac.
Yeah, now we wanted to draft a young quarterback. So that's why we had to get rid of Gruden, because Gruden didn't want to draft a young quarterback. He's like, I don't want that. The young quarterback don't fit my system. It's too complicated. I want someone that can read everything. So I think the Niners are, with that whole Jimmy G deal, and I think they're at a situation to where they're gonna go. I think it's more of they don't want to take that risk, because like Fields do have a dope pro day and fits Shanahan's scheme, but.
He's an Ohio State
Jones
quarterback.
For sure, is
I'm just playing.
A legit guy. I think they're gonna go with Jones.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to
safe pick. I feel like they're gonna safe pick it.
Yeah.
Besides recently, what Alabama quarterbacks have been taken? Have been dead?
Let's not hat. Let's not hat. You know what I'm saying?
Let me look. I'll look and see.
Besides
Tua,
which is Tua and Jalen Hurts.
Where I'm hearing his whole Jalen Hurts don't count.
But like going down,
he finished his career in Oklahoma.
Yeah, Tua is a definitely an unknown right now, right? Like we're not really sure what that situation is looking like.
Then you got Aaron McCarron.
AJ McCarron.
Oh, AJ, my bad.
Oh, Jake Coulter. Jake Coulter. Y'all remember him? I don't either.
Wow.
Let's keep on. That's the Alabama line.
Man, like I said before, are we talking about first rounders, or are we just talking about quarterbacks in general?
I mean, I would say like what talent level quarterbacks are you producing? I think, right? That's what I feel like, because if you get a young, like this is a fucking a blue chip school, like obviously they're getting like top talent, and
they're known for fucking running the goddamn ball.
Yeah, that's true.
Just like
too.
the Niners have a good running system too.
Yeah, that's just why I feel like the better quarterbacks always came out of the Pac-12, because they air out the ball over here on this side.
What I'm kind of curious about, like.
And I know quarterbacks usually come out of California, just to give you a heads up.
Bro, what I'm kind of curious about
you smirking over there, but Tom Brady from California too, and Aaron Rodgers. So those are two goats right there.
I give two fucks about Tom Brady.
Yeah, that's why you bring him up every podcast.
All he can do is give me my goddamn rings.
Yeah,
he's the guy I used to get my rings.
He's been trying to get rid of Tom Brady since he got there. But
I want Mac Jones.
I didn't even want Brady to come to my team.
But yeah, I remember that.
You ain't mad about it, bro.
Nope. I'm using him right now. I'm gonna use his ass.
Damn, use him and lose him.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm doing the same thing with Braun over here on this side. You feel me? I'm just using this man to get my rings.
I'm kind of interested in the mentality though for Jimmy G. Like you're a rental quarterback this year. Like he knows. Like because like you got like dead money next year that you're definitely getting cut. Like you're definitely getting cut, bro. Because I
Is
think
You
he
gotta
going?
just ball out, bro. Ball out. I'm from him. I'm a ball
He
out.
going back to New
Somebody
England,
else,
bro.
somebody else will get him if he balls out. You know what I mean?
If they draft Mac Jones, Jimmy G going back to New England.
nah. I think like if I come from there's very few situations where you let your
Why would you
quarterback
pick a
sit.
ready-to-play quarterback to sit him? That don't make sense.
You sit them so they can get comfortable in the offense, and then they just do really well for
At
you.
He's
least
ready
1
to
year.
go.
I don't
Fill
know. I feel like it's always
He's
worth it.
sorry, like I said before, he already won with the rookie quarterback. Kyle Shanahan won with RG3. So I mean, send Jimmy G on his way. I mean, Bill Belichick did you a solid, bro. Just do solid back. Give him back Jimmy G. He'll give you Cam Newton. Y'all good. Switch, good.
Cam Newton, Jesus Christ.
And he's only $1 million on the book, bro.
That's a tough situation, Cam. You still got your job,
That's
bro.
a tough look.
That's a tough one right there.
All right, so in the bets, this is what we got. Jay and Caleb are saying Mac Jones.
What you just adding Jay?
Nah, I'm just co-signing. I'm just got my
Yeah,
little
he just
cheerleader
co-signing, bro.
outfit.
He co-signed
Yeah.
alone.
I was about to say, can we ask him first? Don't just put him in there like, hey man.
Who the
we
Niners
bet
taking three?
$500.
What y'all betting, money or what?
Look,
4Gs, bro.
No, we haven't discussed it yet.
one of us.
Popeyes.
Popeyes, no, Jesus.
I'll get you a biscuit.
That-
No drink.
No, man, that's tough, bro.
Ass, bro.
Yeah, you lost twice on that one.
You trying to choke me to death.
You lost twice on that one, bro. You about to choke to death.
It was
rather-
their first day as an assassin. Just give
I'd rather eat rocks.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
Hey, are we gonna talk about Deshaun Watson, bro? About these allegations that he has against him right now?
let's talk
About
about
from
Deshaun Watson.
some female masseuses are claiming that he was a little inappropriate with them.
Didn't we talk about this already?
Yeah, we
Deshaun
did.
Watson?
Yeah, we touched bases on.
Oh,
it
you guys
last time.
touched bases on it?
Yeah, but
Oh, that's
some updates came up, like you said. One of the woman that just came up is she not even one pressing charges on him. She has nothing like. She's
She's
not
not
pressing
trying to
charges on him.
gain
She
anything.
just was like voicing her, like just pretty much just admitting that he did that to her too. She's not doing no lawsuit or anything like that.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. That puts a lot of credibility on these lawsuits, man. If you come out and say some shit and you're just like, I'm not even here for the money, bro. I'm just like, yo, that nigga's fucked up. That's
I don't look
cold,
good.
bro. That's cold. That's some next level shit right there. That's a bad situation to be
That's
in.
not a good look, bro.
Man.
She like, I'm not even here for the money because I wanted it too. She wanted it from him too. I don't know what the hell she's thinking.
Oh my god.
It was like, why?
So how do you think people feel like that
She's
was
a
on TV
victim.
talking about, hey, Deshaun, do your thing, man, do your thing. And also you hear some shit like that, you're like,
Yeah,
damn,
like-
man.
Deshaun, I was rocking with you,
It's
man.
because I'm like, if she's gonna come forward, like, even if you don't want money, that's fine, but press charges because you're a victim. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why at least do that. You know, I understand if you don't want any lawsuit money or anything like. Okay, I understand. But press charges.
I still want to wait. I still want to wait a couple of days. You feel me? And
Yeah.
see how it clears up.
I'm not ready to pick a side just yet, you know what I'm saying?
Hell
But
yeah.
I think it's definitely
I
not a
never
good
pick
look
side in
though.
these situations. I'm be
Nah.
honest. I let this play out.
When you're on the
Figure
outside
out.
looking in, you don't
Yeah.
have all the
I'll
information.
let it play out,
you don't
bro,
make
like-
ignorant decisions in
I
that
know.
sense.
Only time I ever picked a side is the OJ stuff. I know that fool did that shit, bro. I said, God. I was like, I know this shit guilty, bro. Look at him, bro. God damn.
Yo, what's interesting though is I saw something floating around about like, should we do away with the judicial trial system, right? Like, proven innocent or innocent until proven guilty. But should we do away with that whole process if we already have video evidence of it? So in the sense of like the George Floyd situation, that shit's still going on, right? Like I think his name's Chauvin or whatever. That trial is still going on, albeit that we already have video evidence of exactly what took place. So like the consensus is basically like, what are we discussing in this sense, right? Like it's very hard to prove my innocence. I'm on video doing the act.
Because you can be so like just similar to like I'm gonna use the OJ case. OJ Simpson in criminal court was found innocent, so no served time. but in civil court he was found guilty. So he had to pay the Goldman's millions of dollars, like $10-12 million in civil lawsuit.
Yeah.
So that's why I think these type of situations going. So like.
Yeah, but in that sense, there was no video evidence of OJ doing that, right? Like there's just.
Even if it's video, because like it's you still have civil and you have criminal. So.
But I feel like the whole judicial process is because you're trying to prove something, right or wrong, right? Did it happen or did it not? And if it's video evidence of it taking place, I mean, what else do you need?
It already proves it, bro.
I know, but it's just how our court system works. Like you give everyone a fair trial. And whether like for me and you, I'm the same way. Like I'm gonna look at the goddamn video, bro. Let's just save money. Let's save money. Guilty, bam, whatever. I feel the same way, but it's not like that in America.
It's almost like, you know how wild it would be though if I robbed like a 7-Eleven's, right? I went there on camera, you see me clear as day. I walk in, I throw 6 sodas down my pants, I walk out, and I get off scot-free, and I'm like, no, I'm innocent. That wasn't me. You can't prove that was me. Albeit I'm walking there, I got my face plastered on my shirt. It says I am Caleb Bateman. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then somehow I still got off scot-free. I just think that it's an interesting conversation.
I mean, someone's already did that, bro. You remember Zimmerman? Yeah, he got away with some bullshit like that too.
Yeah, but if there was video evidence, could we just skip the whole process and just make it happen? You know what I'm saying? Like that would be...
He admitted to that. See, that one pisses me off more than anything. These guys are trying to be like, yeah. He had a little bit of THC in his system, you know, like they were making up so much bullshit to, and then how do you get the defending yourself shit when you're the one who attacked, bro? I don't get that shit. Yeah. That shit pissed me off, man.
Yeah, I think
it's these damn lawyers too, though. In this situation,
that, bro.
These lawyers are so goddamn. They reword anything, bro. That like they'll do anything. It's like, man, like clearly they'll go up there and do a Johnny Cochran.
Was it stand your ground? That's what it was. It was stand your ground.
The glove don't fit. You must have quit.
Yeah, they get you to stop.
Damn.
They get the energy going.
He did that shit.
I don't know. It's interesting because I mean, like, there's a lot of things changing, nowadays, especially with like cops having to have like live cameras on them and things of that nature. And I know like the past year is supercharged that conversation to the nth degree, right? As far as like things need to change in that sector, and I just wonder if like maybe we have to review this and our process is a little differently. Maybe there's time for us to update it because I just feel like
our process especially if it's a little different. Like they got to go over the audio recordings, witness statements. You got to go over that kind of stuff.
The only thing I will say though is like the ability to falsify some of this stuff. Like think about right now, like the deep fakes that's online. Like you can make anybody be anybody. So I think that's the one situation where I'm like, maybe you should hang on to this whole process of elimination or like getting the feel if somebody is guilty or not. Just because the ability to falsify so much when it comes to like digital video and all that bullshit, right? So that's the one thing I kind of lean into that, but with this whole George Floyd situation, obviously, I feel a certain way about it.
You're right. Like when you put up stuff like the whole, like a lot of these guys are creative, bro. They can create anything like on regular like surveillance. So it's crazy.
Yeah, no, so it's a crazy world.
30 seconds on a highlight, but you missed the other 2 minutes of it.
Yeah, that's true. You didn't see what led up to it, right? Like there's all stuff.
But like you said, this one was like live, so people like
start to finish, man. Start to finish. Yeah. All right, Shannon, what do you got for us, man? What other kind of sports topics you got for us, man? We still talking about this draft?
We still talk about this draft. You want to know what?
What's
back on the clock. You're back on the clock.
Get me on the clock.
You need a corner. You need a corner. All the corners are there. Who are you picking? Who you picking?
Top cornerback.
So if I'm the Jags right now. So if I'm the Jags right now, that's what you said.
You the Bucks. Stay the Bucks.
If I'm going to Bucks, I'm going corner.
Keep my Jags out your mouth.
Corner.
What corner would you pick though, Jay? You got your pick of the litter. Who you taking?
Why you do like that? Why you had to go there? Too many corners I like right now. So why you had to go there?
So for me, I think the Cowboys realistically will be taking a cornerback. Now, whether or not there'll be some drafted before we get the pick or not, I don't know. But like my mental process, right, is Caleb Farley early on was definitely my number one corner in this draft class. Man, 6'2", fucking long, super fast, right? Like can shut down most routes. He's very technical too. When you're like watching him on tape, the man is very fundamentally driven, which I love. But he also takes risks. He can turn over the ball. And we talk about his pass deflections, man. He's like up there, right? He can break up the long ball. He's able to locate the ball in the air. He does a lot of the things. He does a lot of things well, but he just recently had back surgery, and he also had an ACL issue as well, just a few years ago. And for me, drafting so high, right, I'm my top pick wherever I'm at, and I get to pick a litter with the cornerbacks. I don't know if I don't know if I'm able to spend that pick with him. Like, you're picking somebody who has those type of medical history. Obviously, like you shouldn't be that biased or whatever, right? This is a real job, right? You can't necessarily make a decision off of their injuries, but this is the NFL, private organization. Do what the fuck you want. So then you got Patrick Surtain, who's like the most sound, like that dude. He doesn't jump off the page in any one avenue besides his physical trait. When you see him with his shirt off, Josh, you know what I'm saying?
we doing this again, bro. We doing this again.
That man had abs in his rib cage, bro. But I think when it comes to like as far as his speed, like yeah, he's elite speed, right? He can down the field, but he doesn't have the burners where like he's gonna like step to step with like Tyreek or anything like that, right? And I think I was proven too with his 40 time. He got like a 4.42 before they hit a 4.46, and I think for me like. You got Patrick Surtain, who's like I love this guy, right? And then you got J.C. Horn, who's up there as well. J.C. Horn for me is too grabby, right? He gave me a lot of flags, but the mentality he brings, that man's mentality is like I'm the fucking best, right? Like nobody, don't come over here with that weak shit. My dad was a fucking Pro Bowl and receiver, so I know what those routes look like. I know when you're trying to set me up, right? All this type of stuff. He has like all these things he can probably like lean into, and obviously like physically he's also gifted as well. But for me, I think I'm picking Patrick Surtain. That man for me is like no nonsense. Pack your briefcase, especially with him and Trevon Diggs. I think that we're gonna be on some other shit. But Patrick Surtain for me is like the best pick overall. To take number one. I can't lie though, I was leaning towards J.C. Horn when he came in with that like, yo, we on some other shit over here.
But yeah,
me with
it's
that.
what you said though. I go Patrick Surtain too because, like you said, he ran away. You said it ran a what? 4.42.
A 4.42, yeah. But before that, he ran a 4.46.
4.46, yeah. So, 4.4 is fast enough for me in the corners because game speed matters more than anything, and then with your press and all that other athletic ability, reading coverage.
I think
fine.
I think there's very little besides Caleb Farley in this draft class. When you're talking about like a man-to-man corner, like he's what you want in a man-to-man. He can control a receiver like, a lot better than like J.C. Horn can.
Around that 40 is the same round with my boy Talib ran.
Nah, Talib was a man.
Used to be on.
Talib was on some other shit, bro. Ripping chains off. That man don't give a fuck.
Josh don't know about Talib.
You know why he's saying that too, right? You know why he's saying that.
Why?
Before that man was even drafted, I said, "Hey Jay, yo man, this Talib guy, man, he's my favorite cornerback in the draft." And then boom, he's a Buccaneer, and I'm just like, oh my god,
I can't rock with him no more.
I don't recall this.
That's the reason why he keeps bringing me up.
Josh,
I want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, who you got, Josh?
I got my boy.
I want to hear a dark horse.
Patrick. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, Greg Newsome, man. He the man, dog. He the man. 6'1", 190 pounds. I believe he ran that magical number this year, 4.39. That's what everybody's running.
Keep him in the 4.3. Keep him in the 4.3.
Nah, man, but he started for like 2 years. I believe he was ranked as one of the top 2 cornerbacks by PFF, I believe. I know Green Bay is like, if you talk to any Green Bay Packer, if you talk to any Packer fan, bro, everybody's drooling over him. all Packer fans was rolling over. It's either him or Asante Samuel Jr.
Is that because? Is that because you guys picked so late in the first round?
Yeah. That's exactly why.
Yeah, but I mean,
but I ain't gonna hold you because you said that Caleb Farley might, it was projected that he might fall to us or whatever.
Slide,
There's a possibility just because of that injury, bro. I'd take Caleb Farley over Greg Newsome any day.
Wait, so who are you? You get the pick of the litter. You get everyone's available. Who are you grabbing?
Yeah, but like I said, man, Caleb Farley got that injury, so
you're taking Greg Newsome
for me.
Wow, you're taking Greg Newsome. Oh, interesting.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like I said, he was ranked number 2. He was ranked number 2.
I don't want to see. No, see, I'm done. Never mind. Never mind. He can go to Green Bay. It makes sense. When you say you'll get him, I'm gonna assume that he's going to Green Bay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna assume that. Cousin, who you got? Who you picking?
Yeah, watch out. Packers are gonna trade up. Watch.
Y'all already know I like my corners big. All right.
In the pants.
That's what she said.
This is gonna shock. But
Syracuse corner? You going Syracuse?
I've been looking at Asante Samuel Jr.
What the hell? You said big. You said big. You picked that guy.
I think he's 5'10".
He's 5'10", bro. He's 5'10".
I said this is gonna shock you. I was like,
okay.
You give us a shocker.
I thought he was gonna go with how do you say his name? E2 Milifanu or something like that.
Oh hell no.
He like 6 foot 200 something pounds right there.
Yeah, no. Don't pick that.
I'll take him in a second.
Yeah,
I'll take him in a second.
Not in the first. He's not your first pick. So why you getting Asante Samuel, bro?
Man, because it's Florida State over here, baby. Florida State over here.
Damn.
Man, you tell him, Shane, because I know you the real Florida guy in this chat. So
I thought we weren't hat picking or whatever.
I'm for the Gator.
You're a Gator. You can stay a Gator.
I'm a Gator. I live in my
Shane, the realest Florida guy in here, man. Mm-hmm. Chill out, Jay.
Yeah. No, you're right. I agree. You are.
Yeah.
But
any nigga team eat ass is real.
What? That was uncalled for.
You don't know. I give it to you.
Yo, he got no rebuttal. When he's talking about the biggest corner, was he talking about the corner of that cheek? I want some of that. Damn.
But I'm liking this guy. He seems fearless. Great tackler. I remember, Josh, you got H.J. Dillon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did.
Big old 245-pound back.
Ran him over.
No.
Ran him over, bro.
No.
Ran him over.
Man, Asante Samuel running dead at this dude. Made the tackle in the backfield. I was like, all right, you got a little respect.
He got some heart. He got some heart in him.
I'm surprised you went there though, because no, it's a good pick, but I'm just surprised because I know you like the corners that's like 6 foot.
Like my second one, like even though he's grabby, I'm going J.C. Horn.
J.C. Horn is some shit, bro. Okay. J.C. Horn, bro. He like, yeah, man. I definitely look at him different. I feel like he's.
If the coaches could just like somehow like tape his hands, bro, like.
No, but the thing is,
just so he doesn't grab in practice.
My other thing with him is that like he doesn't get turnovers, right? He gets a lot of pass breakups, and even then, bro, he doesn't necessarily always get his head around too. So that's more problems. But anyways, he had 2 picks. I was doing my homework on him recently. He had 2 picks this entire year, and it came in the same game. And so that's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah. That's kind of weird, bro.
Well, like I said, man, Al Harris used to have 0 picks every year. But he locked the dude down. That's all that matters. Terrell Reeves don't be getting interceptions either.
Yeah, that was also Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey don't get interceptions, dog.
But he
do at times.
He don't get a lot of like opportunities neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be throwing it his way.
But you can say the same thing about JC though, right?
No, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
If JC can come in and be like a Jalen Ramsey type, I'm cool with that because
he just need to take his hands off a player, bro. That's it.
No,
because Jalen was tough.
Look at if you go back and watch J.C. Horn like his highlight reel, right? And tell me every time that ball, not every time, but usually when the ball's down the field and he's running side by side, usually in that hip pocket with the receiver, which is where you want him to be. But look at how often he turns his head around. It's almost never. What he does is he's looking at their hands. And so he'll like there's times where he gets there early too, where he's like trying to break up passes and shit. But he's not looking for the ball. He's looking at the receiver and reacting to them, which is like, you know, obviously like he's making the play on the ball. But in the NFL, that's also going to be another flag is thrown on the field and shit like that. So there's some things you need to work on with JC. He's not just coming out here like super polished and shit like that. As far as Asante though, Asante Samuel Jr., that man, like you said, he wraps up. He wraps up, but he's super undersized, especially in this day and age. In this day and age, man, like he's undersized. You know who else
is super undersized, bro?
Who?
Jair Alexander.
I don't believe that.
You want?
Isn't he like 5'11", over 200 pounds, bro?
No.
Isn't he?
He's 5'10". I think he's 5'10", 190.
Rondé size.
I don't know.
5'10", 190. And Asante, that's just why I was high on Asante. I believe, not the last pod, but the pod before the last one where we were talking about what corner we would like to have. Mm-hmm. And I said Samuel Jr. Mm-hmm. Because if you watch, just like Seb's over here saying, like, if you watch his film, bro, he blows up plays at the line of scrimmage, and that's something Jair does that every game.
He got a lot of instinct.
I love seeing that. He blows up screens constantly. So I love that pick. But I think Samuel's like 170 though, 180,
small,
170. So
even on tape, he looks small as hell, bro. But he be making them tackles. Like I said, he got a lot of heart. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, he played with that big dog mentality, and that's what I like about him.
Yep, no problem. He'll be good free safety.
178.
Bro,
I'm
if Samuel gets put in like a zone scheme, he'll be okay. He'll be okay. Yeah. You know, Rondé was in a zone scheme. He wasn't no man covered corner.
Real physical with it.
Real physical. He be pushing the shit out them motherfuckers. Like pass him to the safety.
The thing I like about him is he wasn't your standard zone corner. So when we run our little nickel plays, we would put him as like an extra linebacker. So that's why I always have respect for him.
Rondé Barber.
And he's the only person. He's probably like the only corner that got like over like 1,200 tackles.
That boy is nice.
Man, get off my boy Charles Woodson, bro. Get off my boy Charles Woodson. Yeah.
If I have Patrick Surtain and Trevon Diggs, I fucking kid you not, bro. Trevon Diggs, to me, I went back. It was like 3 days ago. I was like, all right, we really might draft a corner, right? And so, who's gonna be matched up with Trevon Diggs, and like, what does that look like, right? Because there's gonna be a lot of cover three. Do we have our Desmond Trufant situation in Dallas, right, for Quinn? And when I'm watching it, bro, like he was matched up with DeAndre Hopkins, and they were battling, bro. They were battling. And for me, Trevon Diggs' rookie year, coming into the season, and you fucking right there, like you're getting challenged with DeAndre Hopkins for damn sure. And he's able to still make plays on the ball. He's able to still fucking be involved. And then the picks he got, there's two of which that he's like locating the ball down the field, beating the fucking receiver to the high point. And I think like with him and Patrick Surtain, like there's not a lot of the issue is that the double moves, the down the field situations, the corners like Anthony Brown, who takes a lot of risks, right? Jordan Lewis, who doesn't have the speed to stay up with people like that, and Cheetah Bay, who honestly he get beat quite often, right? With those two, I feel like that's not going to be the same situation there. And I feel like with Trevon Diggs and Patrick Surtain, if we have a 1-2 combo, that's just going to be different for damn sure in Dallas. But I would not be surprised if we come out of left field picking a goddamn defensive edge. And I feel like what's my man's name? Jalen Phillips from the U from Miami. Man, that dude's nice, bro. I can't lie. He's 6'5", bro. He's 6'5", 267. Bro, hey, that boy nice.
We still got some other positions to pick before draft time, you know.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yo, let me chill out, bro. Chill out.
Hey, bro. I do love that pick right there, man. He was the dark horse for me, dog. But I guess you already throwing them out on the table.
Jalen Phillips, bro. Yo, Jalen Phillips is
this
on
fool
one.
talking about Quiddy Pay earlier, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's cool. Wait till I hit you with that boy from the U. And here he comes like, no, I've already got it.
No, I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
All I need to hear is that he's from the U. You know me.
Yo, but what's crazy is
I know shit. I know shit. I don't know about. I know shit. I know shit.
Vince Wilfork.
I know shit.
I feel like that's crazy.
Yo, shit, shit. You know, you
crazy.
really about
Dwayne
you
Johnson.
really about Floyd.
Yo, it's crazy that Miami got they got like the second and third highest rated defensive edge rushers because you got Quiddy Pay who is like number one. Nobody's like really debating that necessarily. And then you got my man. How you say his last name? Is it
Russo?
Russo. There you go. You got Russo and
Greg
Phillips.
Russo.
You got those two, which are like 2 and 3, right? As far as like we look at a lot of mock drafts and people placements, which is crazy that Miami has coming out in this draft class. You got 2 and 3 of the top talent, and I'm like, damn, bro, when the fuck that ever happened? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on, Ronnie Brown and Cadillac.
Oh. I mean, wait, is it North Carolina? They got those. Don't they have like 2 running backs? Am I tripping?
Hold on, stop.
All right, let me chill out. I'm gonna stop talking about positions now. I'm gonna stop talking about
Reggie
positions.
Bush, Lindell White.
Oh, Lindell White.
So we gonna just disrespect that boy Marion Barber and his teammate Doug out in Minnesota.
Yeah.
My man Marion Barber.
Man, Barber the third.
That boy is
the barbarian.
Yeah, that boy is nasty. I still remember that play against the fucking Rams, bro. When that man got tackled in the backfield, ran back like 10 yards, and still fucking
he ran over the whole roster.
The whole team came out there and got one. That shit was crazy to me. That boy is something else. He built different. That's why he only lasted like 4 years. He built like me.
I'm trying to remember who the hell his teammate was.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I want to say it was like Jones or something like that.
I was gonna say, how you gonna bring him up and not even know the man's name?
No, because the other one was good. I think the other one was a first rounder too, or a second.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Man, so we got. Do you guys want to rank the cornerbacks as far as like how you have them plotted? So we talking about positions. Who's y'all top 5 in the order?
No.
James like I don't
Top 3. Top 3.
Top 3?
Top 3?
Okay.
We named 5. I'm like 6.
Man, is Asante Samuel Jr. making his way in your top 3, cousin? Fuck! Look at him. Josh.
Like the reason I like.
It was Lawrence Maroney.
Don't you New England?
Yeah, he was a first round running back.
Josh took another one because I do like Greg Newsome too. Because I was looking him up and then Josh brought up his name. I was like, I was already looking at him, bro.
That boy's footwork, bro, is impeccable, phenomenal.
If we're gonna do top 3, 1, 2, 3. Man, you know what? I just gave a lot of negatives to be thinking about J.C. Horn still.
But he's gonna be number 3 though. Watch, he's gonna be number 3.
Bro, if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, I won't even say that. So if I'm drafting,
it's
Patrick Surtain number 1, regardless of his injuries.
Newsome number 1.
Caleb Farley is number 2. And then,
you said regardless of injuries?
Regardless of injuries, I'm taking him number 2. I don't care. And then number 3, and then number 3 is J.C. Horn. I'm taking J.C. Horn. That's for damn sure. That'll be my.
You're taking J.C. Horn over Greg Newsome.
Yeah.
You must have not watched Greg Newsome, bro.
I mean.
Yeah, no, you ain't watched him. It's cool. Well, I'll ask you again next week.
Josh is like.
Who's your top? Who's your top 3?
No, it just I mean, it doesn't mean that just because.
Nah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It's cool. It's just because you ain't watched them yet. That's
I mean,
it.
just because
I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt.
Just because PFF put him as number, what they do, 1 or 2?
Number 2, I believe. I believe it's number 2.
Like I said,
hold on. I just found that information out, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like cousin said, like I brought him up a while ago, last week probably. So
I was gonna say, I feel like I've been looking at some of these dumbass fucking boards. I don't agree with Trey Lance. Like that whole situation doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, why would you rank him? Some have him at 3 and shit like that. It's like, nah, bro, we're not doing this.
Josh hit
pull up PFF.
Justin Fields, and I was like, fuck, I think I lost that bet, bro. Like, I'm really down in it. But I'm gonna stay with
Yeah, you did.
Now y'all both lost it because Mac Jones about to get drafted.
Yeah, you lost it too because.
We'll see.
If you win nowadays, you gotta be able to run and throw. And Mac Jones can't run and throw.
Tom Brady can't run and throw.
Well, I love how people always bring up Tom Brady, but then like you look.
You just said you can't win without it.
You bring up the rest of the league.
Yeah.
He's it, bro. That's it. Like you're not getting that anymore. Like you gotta move on with the times. That's it.
Okay.
All right, cousin. You can do the top 5 if you want to. We'll let Jay do the top 3.
Who, me?
You want to do top 5? No,
I'll just do 3, bro. I'll just do 3. I don't want to put Patrick Surtain in here because he's not in my top 3 at all. Caleb Fairley is number 1. Greg Newsome is number 2. Number 3.
J.C. Horn. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
I said Elijah Moore. Fuck it.
My
boy Elijah Moore, baby.
He just doesn't even.
That boy out of Washington, boy.
He just doesn't want to give JC the benefit of the doubt, knowing damn well he's sitting there like, yeah, JC up there.
JC is up there, dog, but he too grabby, so I can't even do that.
Oh my god.
But Elijah's rising up the boards right now, so
that's too funny.
I'll go with Elijah.
You want to go, Jay, or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go. For me, it's gonna be Patrick Surtain. And,
Trash.
And then I like JC.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just being disrespectful.
I like JC Horn, and then my third one is a little different. I don't know. Even though he's undersized, I still like it since Samuel.
Man, I knew this fool was gonna go with every kid in the NFL. Every kid in the NFL.
Sorry, man.
Patrick Surtain the second. He went with J.C. Horn, and he went with Asante Samuel.
I didn't think of it like that. I didn't think of it like that, but yeah, you're right. Maybe my Antoine Wilfield Jr. messing with my head, you know.
This guy, bro.
Jay
is just your Bucks is balling though. I can't even front.
We balling right now. Josh
you guys got it, man. I can't even lie.
I can't be mad at that, bro. Like you guys picked top 10 for like the last 15 years, so of course y'all gonna be balling now. So it really takes talent to be able to draft where we're drafting from, but not really where y'all drafted from. But go ahead, hey cousin, go ahead, man. It's a little easier to draft in the top 15. Jay, it's a little easier to draft in the top 15 every year in and year out.
So what the fuck is the Jags doing then?
They talent left them, bro. And they made it. They made it pretty close, bro. I mean, the guy who won y'all the Super Bowl beat them not too long ago. You know, when they were almost, I think, in the AFC Championship, right? With Blake Bortles.
With that terrible ass fumble call.
And then their whole team decided to leave, so that's a little bit different too. Management got in the way on that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the GM be making moves too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, they all said I want out. So, they're drafting good players. They're just. Didn't the players that they draft win y'all the Super Bowl, Jay? Didn't Fournette? Did Fournette get off the playoffs?
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Get off in the playoffs, bro.
No, yeah, he did. Look, I'm gonna get off. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all like Suge Knight said. I'm gonna tell you how Suge Knight said. You know.
Man, we taking Suge Knight quotes now, bro. We
You can take it
dancing all up in the video, doing all that. Come to South Florida. You know, he said
What
Death
the
Row.
hell, bro?
It's come to South Florida.
That's it, nigga. Only one dancing in the video is Tom Brady on a boat. With Gronkowski, bro. That's the only man.
I swear, Gronk be drunk every game, bro.
No.
That fool be drunk every game, bro. He's
Yeah.
fucking Dennis Rodman motherfuckers this week.
Percy Harvin. Boy said I get
All
high
right,
before
here we
the
go.
game.
Here we go. Drum roll.
Here we go.
Number 1.
Greg Newsom.
J.C. Horn.
Wow,
Ooh,
you
number one,
bugging.
bro.
Number 1.
You gonna take the most grabbiest quarterback out of
Yes, I am. I mean, the college ball is a different game than the NFL.
Wait,
All
can
players
I
still have to
ask
learn.
you? Can I ask you a question, bro? Can I just ask you a question? Didn't we ask, like, out of all the cornerbacks, you have a chance to choose? You chose Asante Samuel Jr., but then
Okay.
you're gonna go J.C. Horn as number 1. Go ahead. No, I was just asking, bro. That's all. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just asking.
True. That's
No.
true. That's
No,
true.
but that's his favorite versus who you think.
You're choosing what I want.
Yeah. it's
Okay.
different.
Okay.
How you
Okay.
ranking
Okay.
them?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right. Number 2,
Greg Newsom.
Greg Newsom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
Who's number
then
3?
he is
Put it
only
on him.
number 3. He
Put
is
him on him, Shin.
because he hasn't been flagged all of 2000. Not one flag.
He just looked that information up. Go ahead, bro.
I did.
He just looked that information up.
Oh,
I
my
did.
God.
But it's Patrick Surtain.
Man, you bugging, Shin. I was hoping the guy to keep him off the list.
Man.
I had to. I was like, man, I want my boy. I want my boy.
The second I see
Asante
week 1 that
Samuel.
Patrick Surtain gets burnt on a play, I'm coming in roasting all y'all.
No, you gonna come in roasting.
All
Yeah.
y'all.
Look, you gonna come in and
What?
roast Caleb.
You talking
Talk
about?
about his agent over there.
Yeah, I was
Don't
gonna
roast
say you talking about NFL quarterbacks challenging rookie corners. That's never gonna happen. Okay. All right. I guess.
Nah, I just want to do that. I just want to do it.
Patrick.
Nah, because he was in your top 3, bro. So you're getting roasted a little. You're just getting lighter. You're getting toasted, light, right? That little.
I guess I'll do the same
light
when
brown.
Newsom's getting burnt the fuck out the building too.
He ain't gonna get burnt, bro. He's too quick. He's too quick.
What's his 40?
4.39.
A 4.39. Okay.
Everybody was 4.39.
Greg Newsom.
Yeah, he ain't running no 4.46. That's hella slow, bro. You bugging. Yo, we 4.39s over here.
Oh,
Yo,
Patrick Surtain had a low 4.42.
no, we're talking about Newsom. We're talking about Newsom. How was his 40? Nah, Patrick Surtain did have a 4.42 though. He did.
He had a,
And then I think J.C. Horn ran like a 4.37 or something like that.
No, I think J.C. Horn ran a 4.39 also.
Yeah, he did. He did.
No,
Nah,
I thought he ran
4.37.
4.34.
Nah, it was
Nah.
4.39, and then West Surtain had a
2.
4.42.
Yeah.
Because I remember they're comparing them. They're comparing both of those to Jalen Ramsey, your boy, because he ran that 4.4.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, there is a picture of that.
What?
Yeah.
The comparison?
Saying the gold standard was Jalen Ramsey, big corner, and then he's like
Yeah,
6.
the big corners. I remember that. Yeah, you're right. No, secondary this year. I feel like there's actually a lot of talent. Considering it, when you get to
we need a corner. We need a goddamn corner.
when you get to safety.
Y'all get Travis Etienne, bro.
When you get to the safeties
Y'all going
and shit.
running back. Y'all going running back.
That
bro.
was actually a
I don't
question.
know why we go running back. That would be a dumb pick
Why would that be a dumb pick?
because we are stacked on running backs right now.
You just
Nah,
got Rojo. That's it.
We are Rojo,
Yeah,
and then
Fournette.
we re-signed Fournette.
Fournette's
So it's
back
like,
in
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
y'all did.
yeah. So
But
between
Etienne can catch the ball though. That's the thing.
don't matter. I wouldn't.
He
Yeah,
said,
I'm
don't, he said, I don't even need him,
ready,
bro.
bro.
I don't even need him.
Pick up some scrap that can catch a ball.
Oh.
All you can do. Yeah, so Bro, am I right? But that's what
Jay, you bugging, bro.
But that's
He said
what
get some
Tom
scrubs to catch the
Tom
ball.
Brady picks up scrubs.
Travis Etienne is but Brady's okay. We're not talking about Brady, for the next 5 years.
No.
I think we are though. I think he's gonna be here for 3
Travis
years.
Etienne's a top 10 talent, bro. Why wouldn't you want Etienne on his...
I don't
All right,
give a
bro,
damn.
whatever, man.
It's a passing league. I don't really give a damn.
That was actually that's actually my
and
thought.
he can catch the ball, and he's a good receiving back.
I don't
When do
care
you think?
about none of that.
When do you think running
He's
backs are
taking
gonna make
time
their way
off
back
the
in
road
the
job.
top
I don't give a
5?
fuck.
Because I don't think
He's not even that great, bro. Come on.
He is. He don't even get ticked like that. Only in the regular season. Well, he carried us through the whole regular season, and then he caught COVID and got them all.
And then Fournette finished it.
Yeah,
that's what happened to Andy Dalton, bro. That's because if Andy Dalton never got COVID, bro, we'd be on.
Okay, so next subject, because we ain't talking about no Andy Dalton. Next subject, bro. Get out of here with that shit. Get out of here with that.
What you got,
the red
Shane?
hair?
And Red Rifle.
Nah, he's a Chicago Bear now. He's trash. He's garbage. He's been garbage.
So even the toe shot.
Oh, especially if it's Andy Dalton.
Oh, so you want to put money on that? What we bet? What we bet, Jay? What we betting, bro? What we bet? I bet you we sweep the Bears, bro. What you want to bet? What you want to bet?
Man,
You're lying.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, damn,
hey, Eric goes down. I'm like sweating over here, like, yo, bro, I gotta live.
Don't worry, Josh. You'll be in the Pokemon. You'll be catching Pokemon very soon.
No, that's Popeyes.
You want to bet Popeyes, bro? We can bet Popeyes. It's cool, man. It's cool. Hey, what's the spending limit, dog? Because I want to spend. I want to get.
Popeyes. It starts at $40.
Okay, what record do you see you not having?
I'm saying we sweeping them.
Okay. I got it.
So I'm not even saying we ain't even breaking even, bro.
Yeah, I got
no, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Like even if they won, like you're good. You're good.
Yep.
Even if we were to tie, you win that game.
Yep,
you win it.
That's a good bet. Yep, if they win.
You got that, Jay. Don't worry
about it. I got sweet, bro. Khalil Mack,
exactly.
He got my money on Khalil Mack, bro. Hey, bro, you want to bet too, dog? You want to bet too?
They're gonna draft. And then they're drafting.
You want to bet too?
Nigga, can I talk? Jesus Christ. Then you got Asante Samuel.
You know what, Josh? If I didn't know any better, how cocky you be sounding, I'd be thinking you the defending Super Bowl champs. But I keep forgetting I am. I gotta lick myself.
We the defending NFC champs, bro. We the defending NFC North champs. So yeah, I'm gonna fuck like that.
He's talking about Sun Trophy.
Nah, bro. The Buccaneers is the only team that I see getting in our way. Other than that, the rest of y'all can kiss ass.
Yep. What he said.
Let's not forget that the real Super Bowl was in the NFC Championship. It wasn't. That the Super Bowl was garbage.
Yeah, that's
Super Bowl
true.
was trash.
That's facts. Tell him, Josh.
So
who won that?
We a little bit younger. We just gonna get a little bit better. They old, so they're just gonna fall off. Everybody's gonna fall off in Tampa. So we about to win this. It's a wrap.
We're so crazy. We're so young over there, so it's crazy.
It's crazy. Y'all young where?
Crazy.
You got a 45-year-old quarterback. You got a 38-year-old pass rushers, bro. And Ndamukong Suh is old as fuck.
Look, do you know
Jason Pierre-Paul is old as fuck.
We're ranked the top 3.
Old.
We're ranked the top 3 youngest team before all those trends.
Who's all playing?
2 years ago, damn, everyone was over there. We picked up a bunch of old free agents, but these ones wasn't even dominant. These wasn't even people that even did anything. AB didn't
Wait. Hold on. Yo, your pass rush wasn't your pass rush one of the main reasons why y'all won? So that'd be Jason Pierre-Paul and Ndamukong Suh.
No, look. First of all,
Vita Vea wasn't part of that. I'm not gonna lie, but come on, man.
We're stacked. We got at least like 5-6 people. We have from Vita. We got hell of rotation, bro.
Did Antonio Brown and Gronk score those touchdowns?
We got hell. We stacked. We got like five linemen that could do the stack, bro. Before that, Jason Pierre-Paul career went downhill.
Y'all old.
He been. It's crazy.
They old. The marquee players are old.
Nah, those are the replaceable players are old. That's what I love about it.
Jason Pierre-Paul is not replaceable.
The only one that's hard replacement.
And Ndamukong Suh was not replaceable.
Quarterback is the only thing that you can't just replace.
Tom Brady wasn't replaceable.
DMs, you get them like that. I hate to say it. You get those like that. Cause DTs, DTs. First of all, Jason Pierre-Paul is not putting up 12, 15 sacks no more. Stop that. Shaq Barrett does that.
Okay, first of all, bro, I don't just base it off of sacks anymore.
No,
It's
no,
off
I'm
of,
just
it's
saying,
also off
like,
of hurries and the
yeah,
ability
it's
to
easy.
close
It's
the
easy to
box.
get hurt when they're triple teaming other people, buddy. Double teaming other people.
Who are they triple
When you gotta worry
teaming?
about Shaq Barrett coming off the end, you gotta worry about Vita Vea. That's a big boy. You can't. He's just
Okay,
throwing
but
people around,
hold
bro.
on,
I'm just
because like
saying.
your defense was stout without him, correct?
And not to mention when we blitz, a guy named Devin White coming down that middle. Good luck.
And Levante
Good
did it
luck.
all too. So yeah, bro, like that whole
Oh yeah.
you got
Yeah.
a lot of salt, bro. You got a lot of salt and pepper over there, dog. So I ain't even
Right.
tripping.
Whatever
I
you
ain't
want
even
to
tripping off
believe.
y'all.
One thing I
I'm
know
not even
is
tripping off of y'all.
us drafting the defense side of the ball don't scare me one bit. Now the offense, I've always been like a little shaky. Defense has never scared me. To be real with you. Never scared me at all. I still think our secondary. To me, my secondary, not even that good. To be honest, it's more of the.
You tripping, bro? Jamal Dean is nice.
Jamal Dean, he's okay, but it's easier to be that good when we have that our front seven is fucking all in quarterbacks grills, bro. To be real with you, bro. We're throwing quarterbacks on their ass, bro. To be real with you, fucking what's your name? My nigga Davis, actually, he's like Al Harris. He shuts them motherfuckers down, bro. Tyreek Hill got him that one time. He never let him get him again, bro. Fuck that. He wouldn't have really. The safety help was fucked up too on that play, on all the plays too. Fucking Winfield fucked up too. That's why Winfield was talking shit on that rerun because he remembered Tyreek Hill talking shit to him. He was like, "Nah, nigga, not this time, buddy.
Not this time, boy."
But Davis be locking niggas.
They old over there in Tampa.
Hey, you say whatever you want. You sound like a loser. Oh, my bad, you did lose.
God, you sound like a loser.
It makes sense. It makes sense that shit I got done.
Bro, I'm over here talking about this season. I ain't talking about last season no more. So
It makes sense, man.
I went from bragging and arrogant to, oh, maybe you guys had the Super Bowl chance, and now I'm the loser. Get out of here, dog. Get out of here,
bro.
Make up your mind, my guy.
Look. You know
man, you talking about last year, bro. You guys are old. Man, it's done.
You just told me that.
It's done.
You just told me that you're not worried about no other team in the league.
I'm not.
He got you.
That's it. Yeah. No, hold on.
You guys living in his mind rent free.
I didn't say y'all got us.
Okay.
I said I'm only worried about y'all. That's it.
My bad. You just sound confident.
I apologize.
You just sound confident.
I don't care about.
Yo.
The rest of the league I don't care about.
All right, we good?
Yeah, y'all got that shot.
No, it's good. I just like fucking with Josh. You know, Josh go on the rant. He goes to argue. He think he's Stephen A. Smith when Stephen A. Smith is mad. I just like fucking with Josh.
Damn, what's that fucking word you always say? Man, what's next, bro?
Let's talk about the Buccaneers. Let's talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How they gonna repeat? I was just playing. No, honestly, the thing I love the most about these off seasons though is that you get to mix things up. Some franchises, they unfortunately, you're probably looking at another shitty season in front of them, which is like, I'm interested in like Miami. Like, there's some folks who are saying like, because with their pick, there's some people who are saying that they might go quarterback as well if there's a quarterback still there. Which
they can't go quarterback anymore.
Which I'm like, why? Why would you fucking do that shit? And then, because like either Atlanta goes quarterback. Right, they go quarterback, probably end up with what's his name, Trey Lance, right, and then Kyle Pitts goes right.
Oh shit, they end up with Trey Lance over there in Atlanta.
Yeah, that'd be a bad look for real.
I don't like that.
That'd be a bad look in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
But why would that be a bad look?
Because they throw the ball in Atlanta. They don't run that shit.
I just feel like
bro, but you also got to think of like this, like that right there. Like he's gonna be chilling for a couple seasons. Let's not act like he can't throw the ball at all, my guy.
Yeah, Ryan,
and not only that, the system that they're running over there now, it's not the same system anymore. They got Arthur Blank now. Yeah, we're talking about someone who made Ryan Tannehill better. So. He runs the exact same system as Kyle Shanahan. So all he's going to do is cut the field in half. So, yeah, Trey Lance, like you said, Trey Lance fit Kyle Shanahan's system. But that's who's running it over there in Atlanta. So it's the same system.
I agree with you. And people always forget, too, though. Atlanta's one of those weird teams where to be honest, like even though they don't look so good on the win, as far as wins go, they can put up 42 points a game if they want.
Yeah.
And still,
No, and I'm saying if they really want to, they have the ability to put up.
Well, they got that type of firepower. They got Calvin Ridley.
Whether they win or lose, that's a different subject.
Yeah.
But it's hella weird because they'll put up that many points, but it's like for whatever reason it's like inconsistent. It's like quick points, and then like when the rubber starts to meet the road, bro, they just panic for whatever reason.
But is that the offense or is that Matt Ryan?
That I feel like, bro. Like, okay, first of all, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I ain't never been a real big fan of Matt Ryan, but this year he's gonna be a lot better just because he's back in that system where he was the MVP candidate a few years ago.
That's what I like about.
He win the MVP.
That's what I liked about the idea, the concept of them drafting a quarterback, specifically like Lance, whatever. Like if it's Lance, whatever. But I like the fact that like you can wait a year though, and let them ride the bench, learn the offense, and then they can take over. It's a similar situation as like the Niners. I wouldn't be mad at
Matt
that.
Ryan, like you can't even get rid of him for the next 2 years because the way how his contract's set up.
Yeah, he got like 30 mil
Lance is just
tied
gonna
up.
be chilling.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more of the I'm not sure of Lance thing. That's what it is.
Boy, they better pick Kyle Pitts.
That's my thing, bro. It's like
that would be crazy.
You if I'm okay, so you got I keep forgetting the order, but it's basically Jaguars,
Lawrence.
Jets, Niners, right? And then
it's gonna go Lawrence, Wilson.
No, I'm talking about teams though, teams. Because you have.
I'm naming off the picks as they go.
Yeah.
Lawrence, Wilson, Fields. Who's the next?
Isn't it Atlanta, right? They pick
4,
next?
I believe, is Atlanta.
So then, if I'm Atlanta,
Kyle Pitts.
why would you not go Kyle Pitts? Like, why would you not? But I mean, like, I know it probably makes sense longevity-wise, because I also heard that next year's draft class isn't super strong when it comes to quarterbacks. So I would be like, I would go Kyle Pitts, but then now you have Julio. And like, I don't know how long Matt Ryan plans to play. I think he's like 34 years old or something like that. But you got Julio, Calvin Ridley, and Kyle Pitts. Like, your like weapons are through the roof. But like, you still don't have the substance to win. I think the big.
I like Ridley.
Ridley is nice, bro. He's number 1 on most teams too. Like,
I'm looking at a mock draft right now that has Pitts going to Atlanta at 4.
Who did that? Is my name attached to that? Are they watching this pod right now? Are they watching this pod?
But I think at that point you gotta take best player available, right?
It's got 4 on there.
But a lot of folks have them taking a left tackle too, though.
Yeah.
Getting Slater.
Penei Sewell? Rashawn Slater.
Rashawn Slater. A lot of them have Slater going to Atlanta, which I mean. I think this definitely tells you what their vibe is with Matt Ryan, right? If they pick a quarterback, obviously, like they're ready to turn the page, but they know they're stuck with him at least 1 year, depending on what he wants to do, maybe 2, right? But if they go offensive line, then they're like, all right, we're doubling down. Like, we'll find a quarterback some other time, but we want to make sure we can protect Matt Ryan because we feel confident in the weapons we currently have in the building with the new coach, right? So I mean, like that would be super interesting because then when you get to Miami, like what they do at Miami with Miami's pick. Because I think Miami and Denver are the 2 teams I'm a little concerned about when it comes to DBs. Because Denver, I can definitely see them picking Patrick Surtain and pissing me the fuck off. And I was like, because I used to have Caleb Farley in there, so he can like, if he goes, I get Patrick Surtain. If I get Patrick Surtain, I get Caleb Farley. Either way, I'm good. But now with him kind of out of the picture, I'm fucking nervous, bro.
Yeah, they're taking that and stick it to the Cowboys.
I'm nervous because I mean they don't have very much help in the secondary necessarily. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just interesting. It's interesting, and it'd be funny to see Trey Lance like if he slides out. I mean, not funny obviously for him, but if he slid out of the top picks like they have him prospected to go. It'd be interesting to see him kind of like slide down. People are like, well, do we really want to spend a top fucking 10 pick on somebody who hasn't played a lot of football? I mean, Antonio Gates didn't play a lot of football, and he's damn near Hall of Famer, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's a huge difference between a quarterback and a tight end, bro.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a difference there.
I'm just trying to give a comparison as far as like who didn't play a lot of football and was able to be successful.
That'd be more like Chad Hutchinson and Trey Lance right there.
Yeah, you saw how that
you
played out.
You remember Chad? Yeah. You remember Chad, baseball player.
Yeah, fucking Jerry Jones was in love with his ass. We all know how that fucking worked out.
Bro, when's Jerry Jones loves you trash?
Bro, that's not true. Tony Romo, baby, don't get it twisted. He was basically like a son for them. Tony Romo, one of the best quarterbacks in Cowboys franchise history, man. Tony Romo was one
You know
of
who
them.
else he loved, bro? Jason Garrett. He loved him some Jason Garrett, bro.
Hey man,
He loved him.
Jason Garrett got Daniel Jones looking like fucking a boy up there, man. He was looking good, and they got Darius Slate. Slate.
Bro, you know the Giants are gonna win the division this year, right?
The who?
The Giants.
Yeah.
The only team I'm scared of is the Redskins. That defense.
You're right, Josh. You're right.
That defense is no joke for fucking sure. That defense is on one, bro. I mean, what's it? Chase Young, bro. Whew.
All right, yeah.
He a battler. And then you got Montez Sweat. You know what I'm saying? He be fucking balling out of control. Ryan Kerrigan's gone, who was a defensive leader for a while there for sure. That defensive front is just nasty. We talk about the opposite side of football.
It's gonna be New York Giants, Washington, Philly, then Dallas.
Yeah. People always hating, bro. They always disrespecting the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all good.
That fool dog you dirty.
That's
Quarterback
all right.
gonna be next year.
Huh?
Who's quarterback?
I said Philly don't even know who their quarterback's gonna be next year.
They never know.
I mean, they gonna pull off that trade for Russell Wilson, so they gonna be up there, dog.
I
Man,
hope so.
Russell.
They gonna be.
What would they need to give up to get Russell Wilson? Considering the fact they didn't take 3 first rounders, a third rounder, potentially Akeem Hicks and Kyle Fuller for Russell Wilson. What would make it okay? Because I know you throwing Jalen Hurts out there, they don't give a fuck about that.
Oh,
It depends. What's their evaluation on Jalen Hurts? Do they feel like he's another Russell Wilson? Like,
That's true.
could be that, dog. You don't know their evaluation.
What would it take?
Like I traded for your ass. You better do something.
Can you ship 4 first rounders, bro? Like,
You can ship as many as you want, bro.
but I'm saying, like, as a GM, are you really gonna sign off and tell the owner, yeah, we're not picking for the next 4 years in the first round, so but we got Russ. I don't know how I feel about that.
Russ is the man, huh, Josh?
Man, that's nuts.
No.
Potentially 4 first rounders for Russell Wilson. I just know he wants out of Seattle.
My favorite part of last year is I remember someone hit me up and they were like, "Oh, remember when you said that he's not an elite quarterback?" And then like shortly after he said that, or whoever said that, he started playing like straight garbage, bro. I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
definitely think it'd be obnoxious to think Russell Wilson is not an elite quarterback. Well, elite. That's when we go back to our top 3 in the NFL, right? So I think I'm not ready to put him there, but I think he is definitely like.
I only got three up there.
He's definitely like a great quarterback. It'd be wild not to put him up there though, because like I said, since he's been drafted, he's either 1, 2, or 3 most rushed quarterbacks, like most sacked quarterback. They give him no help, dog. They give him no help on offensive line.
And his size,
he got help, bro. What you talking about?
No,
hell
no.
He got help. He got DK Metcalf, bro. He got help.
Yeah, sling it up. That 6-foot boy will get it for you.
He got Tyler Lockett too, bro. He got help.
On the offensive line, why are we naming receivers here?
Because they want him just to throw it up and pray to God that shit comes down on somebody, bro.
Play, all right? Bro, like backyard. Russell, you gonna go over here, you gonna do a couple of circles, all right? And wait till one of the motherfuckers is open, all right? Nobody can keep up with Tyler Lockett for that damn long. You know? What if they play zone? Fuck it. Throw it to the running back. Maybe he's open. You know, just
said fuck it, just throw it to the running back. Maybe he's open.
Man,
I don't even think Russell Wilson's offensive line was that bad. Let's move on to the next subject, dog.
We ain't got no more.
We ain't got no more.
We out of here, bro. Shit,
you know the worst feeling ever?
Hmm.
Is Popeye saying they don't got no more spicy chicken.
Yo,
you like, you don't got no more spicy chicken.
Did y'all see that? I seen the shit. It was like, man, was it like 5 years ago, 6 years or something? When we pull up and they had the sign that said "We out of chicken," and that shit was on the news. Them interviewing people, being like, he was like, "What you mean you ain't got no chicken? That's all you sell." Yo, who fucked up the order? Who fucked up the order, bro? Who was like, yo, we good.
I forgot people was getting shanked over.
They had that on
the chicken sandwich. Oh my god, yo, okay, real quick. I know we probably looking to wrap up soon, but listen, y'all. So we had a discussion a long time ago about Church's Chicken, Popeyes, KFC, right? Yada yada yada. So I don't know if y'all seen this. I'm sure you have. McDonald's has their crispy chicken sandwich. They're like, you know, they're reintroducing themselves into the fight, right? So you got like Wendy's wants to get involved. So I got that shit. Like I got that shit like 2 weeks ago or something. I want to say a week ago maybe. I got the crispy chicken sandwich from McDonald's. Yo, they got something there, bro. But you gotta get the spicy though. You gotta get the spicy. But they got something there. They cooking, huh?
But I've already had the spicy.
Yo,
look,
what do you think, cousin?
How good?
Yo, they got something there, bro. Let me tell you.
If people ain't getting shanked over it like Popeyes, I don't want it.
Bro, Popeyes did have a whole phenomenon behind it, though. That's for damn sure.
Bro, you want to talk about something that was super overrated, bro? It was that Popeye's chicken sandwich, bro. That shit was so madly overrated.
Overrated?
You had people sitting there waiting in line for hours for this stupid ass chicken sandwich.
If you can, yeah, I mean the whole craziness behind it. I would definitely say that's a delicious ass chicken sandwich, though. Like, don't get it twisted, bro. That shit's still fire.
I'm gonna get it twisted, bro. I'm not waiting in line for 2 hours for a goddamn sandwich.
And I'm not shanking nobody for it.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, people were really like getting into fights over this fucking sandwich, bro.
I'm
like,
not arguing
keep
that.
Keep your ass at home, fry some chicken.
I'm not arguing that it makes sense that I almost said it.
But
that people are getting shanked and
throw
everything.
some barbecue sauce, a little bit of lettuce, bro, some tomatoes, some Swiss cheese, bro.
Let's rate.
Fire.
What do y'all think about? Have you guys had that chicken sandwich stuff from McDonald's?
Yeah, that shit fire.
You had it?
No, Wait, which one? The McDonald's one?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I haven't had that one.
I was gonna say, yo, we should rank that.
Oh, maybe next week. We can do a little intro. Maybe all go get it.
Nah, I can't do it, bro.
A little review.
I can't do it, man. You know, I gotta slim it down. New year, new me. I'm starting in April.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's actually good. That's good to hear.
My allergies are tearing up.
I mean, if you really think about it, chicken's supposed to be what you're supposed to be eating anyway. So you're just making excuses at this point.
There's a lot of protein. I got a cheat day coming up on Saturday, so.
Well, there you go. Save it for that. Save it for Wednesday, bro. Save it for Pod Day.
I don't know.
Don't be selfish.
I was looking forward to that cheat day.
Don't hold the pod back, bro. Don't be holding the pod back, bro.
I was looking forward to that cheat day. I was like, man, they're going to Texas Roadhouse. We got to get it cracking.
Josh.
Hey.
I'm looking like who is it? JC Horn or Patrick Surtain?
Patrick Surtain. Okay. Take that shirt off, bro. Let's go.
Josh right here. This is Josh. If that happened, disconnect.
Yo.
Hey, next week, you know how we chose quarterbacks and quarterbacks day?
Mm-hmm.
Next week, we're going to do running backs.
And wideouts.
And linebackers. No, one offense, one defense. Let's keep it opposite sides of the ball.
Okay. So you said running backs and linebackers?
Uh-huh. Do your homework.
Oh, Micah. Everyone's new favorite. He ran a 4.3.
So number one is Travis Etienne.
Jesus Christ. All right. Jesus Christ, he just signed out.
Hey, bro, can you wait until the pod's over? There we go. Number two, Najee Harris.
You want to talk into the future? Let me go and to the future real quick. You know?
All right. Y'all got anything else on your minds before we wrap up?
Which linebackers are we talking about? We talking about just strictly middle?
No,
linebacker.
Oh yeah,
because you also got to remember, like there's the 4-3 linebackers and there's the 3-4 linebackers.
Let's do strictly middle because I want to say that outside linebackers with the DNs.
Okay. And what about the other outside linebackers?
Just put them with the linebackers, bro. If they're an edge rusher, put them with the defense ends. You know what I'm saying? Lump 'em
Josh
up.
being difficult.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out, bro. That's all. That's all I'm doing, man. I'm not trying to be difficult.
Like this, Josh.
I don't want to do my homework and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah.
Do they play
This boy right here,
linebacker? Do they play
best. You're
linebacker
like,
with their hand in the ground? I'm like, no.
Sorry, Josh, he don't count. We're talking about pass rushers only.
Yeah. See, yeah. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Oh man. All right. So next week we got running backs. We'll be ranking our running backs and our linebackers. Right.
Can I ask y'all one question too?
Oh, what's up?
What was the Bateman question?
What was Bateman's burning question? Josh, you want to take it away?
Yo, man, what video game life would you love to have, my guy?
Why is he saying it like that?
When you said
I
video,
was just cutting to the chase, bro. That's all. I was
when you
cutting
said
to the
video
chase.
game life, like what? What do you mean
You
by
to
that?
exist in this reality.
Like, bro, you died today and then you just woke up in a video game. Which one would you rather be in?
Oh shit! For sure not Madden. For sure not Madden.
Broken vertebrae. He'll be back next year.
Dang, if I had to wake up and be in a video game, let me see.
Damn.
Actually, yeah. You just said
I'll
some
be
shit
honest,
like
it'll be Grand Theft Auto.
let's say, oh God, we got
I can
another
do
one.
anything I want to do.
Wait, what did you say? What did you say, Jay?
He said Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Oh, that was me.
Another one.
That was
do
me,
whatever I wanna
man.
do, bro.
That's my point, bro. You can do whatever you want to do in GTA, and like
So can everybody else, dog.
you can have a yacht. You can have a yacht, bro. You can have that high-rise apartment.
Bro, you legit walking down the street and you see these 3 parachuters for no random reason just coming down with AKs ready to
Yo,
blast,
I guess it.
blast your head off, dog.
I guess it depends on if I can put it on passive mode or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they can't fuck with me. They just be driving through my body and stuff. I'm like, yo, you died, bro. I'm here to enjoy my life.
Guns all jamming up for no reason, like, yo, I can't hit this man.
They do that though. They do that.
I can do anything Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto is lit, bro. Grand Theft Auto is
Have
lit.
sex. Can do whatever you want.
This man, what was it? Hot chocolate? Or what was that thing called? Remember in San Andreas?
Hot coffee.
Hot coffee. That's
It's
what it was.
hot coffee.
There you go. That's what it was.
I thought she was talking about the ice cream thing
It
again.
was like mocha or something. Yeah,
No, I think it was hot
something like
coffee.
that,
I think
though.
you're right. I think it's
okay.
hot coffee. Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, shit. I think that about wraps it up for us here tonight. As always, thank you guys for listening. You can catch us live at twitch.tv/Blackbear. That's BELACBEAR to catch us record the podcast live. If not, you can't make it. That's A-OK. You can definitely join in to the conversation on YouTube. Look up Blackbear, BELACBEAR, and or all podcast platforms, iTunes, wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts. You can look us up at CCP. You can look up Creatively Challenged Podcast. Whatever you like, we are going to be available on Fridays. So until next time, guys, thank you and have a beautiful night.
Hey, we doing the draft special, by the way.
Oh yeah.
We can talk about the draft special next week, considering the fact that it's pretty early in April and that shit ain't till the end. So I think we can kind of lay out our plans for what the draft special is going to look like. Shit is on a Thursday, so we're normally recording on Wednesday night, so. All right, y'all. Until next week, y'all have a beautiful night. Thank you for listening.